On this episode of the DTVC podcast, Ty from Comeuppance is on for his monthly spot as we look at two Johnny Messner, Vinnie Jones movies. We're looking at Decommissioned and Checkmate. So originally we were going to just do Decommissioned because there are so many people in that movie that it was kind of a siren song calling for us to do it. And we were going to pair it with a Bruce Willis movie, but the Bruce Willis movie ended up being bumped from streamers. So we needed a replacement last minute, and we found Checkmate, another Messner Jones movie. Figured we'd shoehorn that one in. Also, the Checkmate also has Danny Glover in it, so you gotta love that. A little Danny Glover on the skids as well. Really fun conversation there as well. So stay tuned for that. And then as far as coming weeks, I've got some recording to do. So those other episodes, once we start getting those ones in the can, I'll start letting you know so you'll know when to expect them. But yeah, I kind of got behind on recording during the holiday season, as they call it. So gotta get caught back up, but we should be still on target to do weekly episodes. So again, just watch this space for future ones. DTVC Extra, same thing. Probably nothing on the horizon for that. The YouTube channel, I am looking to do the end fight scene in Belly of the Beast. So I've been watching that one. I've got some ideas on how I'm going to do it. Don't know if I'll probably do it. I probably won't do it this week, but maybe next week. I'll plan to do it next week. Get that in there. But yeah. So looking to work on that. So I'm probably going to do it without the opening and closing that I'd been doing, just because again I can't quite get my camera to look right for that. But we'll see, because it's possible the reason why the Hard Justice one was blocked due to copyright was that I didn't have that additional content. Sometimes I think that additional content that's original makes it so the copyrighted content, it's sort of like you can use it. So we'll see what happens there. But so probably next week or week after, hopefully we'll get something up there soon, because I haven't posted anything in a while, because again, that Hard Justice one, we couldn't put it on the YouTube channel. And I think the problem with posting them on Facebook is that essentially when you post something on Facebook, it disappears after a while, right? Like nobody's going to find that video again. So I think if you click on the videos tab on our Facebook page, you can find it. But yeah, whereas like in YouTube, right, when you post things on YouTube, they stay there forever. People can find that stuff, years down the road, somebody will find something. So I'd rather have them on YouTube if I can, and I'd rather use that space for that purpose rather than posting them on social media. But we'll see what happens. And then on the site, we just posted Diablo, so the Scott Adkins, Mark Roseroy film. Like I said, probably my favorite action movie of 2025. Just absolutely loved it. We did a podcast recently with Chris the Brain, episode 239, where we covered that as well. But yeah, definitely kind of, excited to record, to post that one. I had planned on posting that one as the first review of January, but now I'm working on this system where I'm going to be doing a PM flick for the first post every month. So that's why Diablo ended up coming up second. I think this coming week we're going to do Motel Blue. So let's get an erotic thriller there, right? And we'll do some. You got to love Soleil Moonfry in an erotic thriller directed by Sam Furstenberg. So Hall of Fame director, somebody we haven't done in a while on the site. So good to get some more Furstenberg up there as well. So keep an eye out for that this weekend. Then some news on the site. We have started a Substack. So for the most part, the Substack is just going to be sort of an aggregation of all of our content on all of our different spaces. So, I'll post about, reviews will be posted on there, so you can link to the site. Podcasts will be posted on there, Letterboxd, YouTube, all those things will be posted on the Substack. But then at some point, I'm going to also do some original content as well. So a few things that the Substack won't be. So one, I'm not moving the DTV Connoisseur from Blogger to Substack. It's going to stay on Blogger for now. I can't imagine I would ever. The only reason why I would ever move it to someplace else like Substack is if the Blogger interface just got so out of whack that I couldn't use it anymore. So the plan is to stick with Blogger for the time being. Also, not planning to do any kind of paid promotion kind of thing. I might set it up that if people want to just kick me a couple bucks here or there as a donation, they can do that. But again, if you really want to donate to the site, the best way to do it is just buy one of the books. If you buy books on Kindle, they're not that expensive. I think Bainbridge is $2.99. So for the same price as if you're paying, $2 or $3 to donate to the site, you can just, you get a copy of the book as well. So I don't think I'm going to do any kind of like subscription and gating anything or anything like that. So, but that'll be the main idea. And then I am going to add a couple of other pieces of content. So I'm going to do some free writes that I used to do back on MySpace. I'm going to kind of bring that back, which it's about these characters from Boston that I had created. This guy, this like kind of this dandy guy who kind of runs Boston, and then his Norwegian companion Mads and their adventures in Boston. Like the kind of irreverent, goofy flash fiction posts that I would do there. So I've actually collected the ones that I did on MySpace, and I'm going to publish them this year, hopefully. But in the meantime, maybe do some new ones on there. And then I'm also thinking about doing a sports one called Too Many Souvenir Cups, because I'm always collecting souvenir cups when I go to games. But I'm thinking about doing kind of just the experience of going to sporting events, being a sports fan, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm looking to maybe do that on Substack as well. So a little fun content on there. But the DTV stuff is there now. So one thing that it might be a benefit to you if you're following us is that you may find it's easier to be on Substack, because I'll post you'll kind of get emails about everything that happens. So it might be easier to follow us than if you're using social media or something like that, and you're sort of beholden to the algorithms to see when all of our posts come up. If you're noticing that you're missing some of our posts on social media, Substack might be the way to go, because you'll get an email every time we do something new. So that might be a better way to follow us. But anyway, so that's there. We've got our new Substack. So I'll put the link to the Substack in this podcast description. And then in terms of doing other people's stuff, I am sorry, I don't know why I wasn't able to say that. Chris the Brain and I were on the PM Entertainment podcast again. This time we were talking about Midnight Warrior. So John said he was in the process of editing that, so that one should be up in the near future. Another really fun one. So if you didn't check it out, the previous episode was Riot that Chris and I did with John. So really fun working with the two of those guys to do some PM stuff. So keep an eye out for Midnight Warrior. I was planning on this one only being a few minutes long, and we're already almost at 7 minutes. So why don't we stop it here? But again, Mark and Sales, my newest book, is available Kindle, Kindle Unlimited, and paperback. Easiest way to support the site is to buy the novels, and the link to Mark and Sales is in the podcast description. Also, the link to my author's page is in the podcast description if you want to buy another book, like my more recent one, Nadia and Aiden. Again, I'm not like Disney. I don't vault my work when a new one comes out, so they're all still available to buy if you want to pick up any of those. But anyway, why don't we have John from Miscellaneous Plumbing Fixtures play in our theme song, and when we come back, Ty from Comeuppance is on, and we are going to be talking about Decommissioned and Checkmate. Hey everyone, welcome back to the DTVC podcast. As always, this is Matt here, and I am joined once again by Ty from Comeuppance for his monthly spot in the pod. Welcome back, Ty.
Hey, thanks for having me back on. Back on the podcast.
yes.
Dying is easy. Podcasting is hard.
We're going to find out how hard today. We
my goodness.
We were planning to do just Decommissioned, which we did do Decommissioned, movie from the mid 2010s with Vinnie Jones and Messner, Johnny Messner.
Yeah, Johnny Messner, and I think Richard Burgi and James Remar.
Yeah, Parade.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, a whole crew of people. So we thought, okay, we'll do that one. We were going to do a Willis movie with it, but it got moved from the streamers. So yeah, we figured we would do another Messner, another Messner Jones team up for the second one. We're doing Checkmate. Now they're also directed by the same guy. The guy who directed them is what is his name here?
Timothy Woodward Jr.
Timothy Woodward Jr. Yeah, so
legend,
right? He did Weaponized. Did he do another movie that we reviewed?
We sure did. Right. It was American Violence, aka American Violence.
American Violence.
With your buddy Bruce Dern.
Yes. Yeah.
I went for the impression.
Yeah, getting angry at his wife for not making him a good peanut butter sandwich. Yeah, doing your job.
What's so funny about American Violence, which also has Rob Gronkowski.
Right. Yes.
He's like a thug, and he shoots people with two guns. That was hilarious.
Yes.
Is that Bruce Dern was wearing a short sleeve kind of warden outfit?
Right. Yes.
That is funny on like 100 levels.
Yeah, so he's like eating ice cream.
Yeah, he's eating ice cream. It's like, what?
Yeah,
What is going? I liked our Bruce Dern run of our podcast for
yeah,
a while.
yeah. We did. We had a good run of his stuff. I guess we'll have to see if we can get back to him next year because
I hope so.
yeah, we could use some Dern again. I mean, yeah. The other movie I was going to mention too that Woodward did was Forgotten.
Yes,
Right.
Forgotten.
Forgot
Yes.
if I'm saying it right, but it's the Dolph Lundgren movie. The number 4, the word got, and then and I guess the one thing that all of these movies have with Woodward is they've got Messner in them.
Yeah, you must be best friends with him or something.
Right. They must hang out and yeah.
It's like Raisinette and Fat Joe.
That's right, exactly. Pushing felony weight. Yes. Exactly.
For felony weight. That's when you go back to our podcast with Turf War and what was the other one?
Oh, Blood Money. Blood
Oh, that
Money?
was great. Pitbull.
Yeah. That I believe out of the podcasts that you've been on, I think that one's got the most downloads.
That's hilarious. Well,
Yeah.
it was a funny episode to do because Turf War was like hilariously terrible. I mean, like when they shot all those people and everything looked like garbage. It was like I fell off the chair. I fell off the chair laughing.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
It was like they made the shootout. They made it look like the bridge of the Enterprise when they're getting shot with photon torpedoes, right? Like it's like everything's shaking around.
so funny.
So good.
So great. We need to go. I think Raisinette, or what's his real name? I forget now. But
Amazing.
Raisinette.
Well, amazing.
Raisinette.
Yeah.
Sorry, Raisinette. I think it's another one, right? With Fat Joe's. We should have done that instead of these Messners.
Right. Well, because the movie we did, Lady Rider, aka Turf War, that was the sequel, but it came out before the other one. I think is what happened.
That's like so confusing.
Yeah, all of this stuff is amazing. Yeah. Excuse me. Now the other thing is that our spotlight on a fight, we're going to be looking at the end fight in Mortal Kombat with Robin Shu and Cary Tagawa in honor of Cary Tagawa, who we lost recently.
Yeah.
Here. So yeah, we figured we do. You had this great because we had another fight planned, but then you were like, hey, why don't we do one in honor of Tagawa? And it's like, and it's the perfect one too because you almost never. I wouldn't cover Mortal Kombat, because it's not a direct to video movie. So, but with spotlight on a fight, we cover everything. So it's a perfect.
Yeah,
one.
I like that. Yeah, I think the original fight was the GoldenEye fight we could do next time.
Yeah.
Which was Pierce Brosnan versus Sean Beans.
Yeah.
And it's well, I already did Hill of Beans on our podcast because that would work too, I guess.
Yes.
I just thought of that.
Yeah, I did.
But Sean Bean he does some cruds.
Yeah.
Sean Bean. So I'll look into that later. Yeah, so what have you been watching lately?
Yes. Well, so for me, the movie itself probably isn't as big. So and actually, by the time this episode airs, the podcast on this episode will have already been posted. But I went and saw the new Silent Night, Deadly Night that's in the theater.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I went to so Freddie and I were going to do a podcast talking. Freddie Young from Full Moon Reviews and I were going to be talking about that on a podcast. But I went to a movie theater I'd never been to before here in Philly. It's the AMC. It's not a dine-in, but it's an AMC with like recliners that's near Temple University. And the website made it look like, I'm sorry, Google Maps, the reviews made it look like this place was just going to be completely trashed when I got there. It was going to be a mess. And I know from experience going to the one near University of Penn and Drexel University, I've gone to that one for like the morning matinee and gotten there and discovered that that the crew from the night before didn't clean it, and like the movie was delayed. And I was like, "Oh, am I going to be dealing with that?" None of that happened. It was beautifully. It was like perfectly clean. Everything was nice. But I was one of only 2 people watching the movie. But the other piece though about it is because we've talked about this before with the Ford, not Ford Freestyle, the Coke Freestyle machines.
Yes,
they had a Wicked theme of different mixes, and so I got the Wicked Witch one, which I think it was similar to the Fanta one I got before, the Spooky Fanta one.
Right, Spooky Fanta. Spooky Fanta, was that orange?
No, it was green. It was green. The Wicked Witch one was green. And so I'll be fair. None of them have really lived up to the Toretto twist. It's amazing, like how good the Toretto twist was. And like the Wicked Witch one wasn't bad. I shouldn't say that. It wasn't bad. It was good. It did what I needed to do, for a soda.
Right. It's green and purple.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's weird when you see these twist ones. I don't know if you've ever done that before. If you go to AMC's and they, you get those like special.
Yeah, we don't have an AMC where I'm in Connecticut. We have a Cinemark. So we don't have the soda machine. If I want to go to somebody, I can have to go to a place called Moe's Southwest Grill. I'm not sure
Oh
if you have
yes.
one of those.
Oh yes, yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
where the nearest one is here, but where the one that used to be when I used to get my wife gummies, cannabis gummies.
Right.
You had to go to New Jersey to get them. The strip mall that had the cannabis gummies, or the cannabis shop, had a Moe's in it.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, so
Welcome to Moe's. Do
exactly.
they still say that there?
I don't
But
know. I don't know if they. I only went at
they
one
don't say
time.
welcome. It's hilarious.
I don't know if
Because
they
when you
did.
walk in, they have to say welcome to Moe's.
Maybe they
They've kind of shut
did.
that down though.
Yeah, so the only time I went in was because what happens is that like the buses that run out there, they're infrequent, between Philly and that area. So I had time to kill after one of them. I think it was like a real quick in and out to get the gummies. They were already there and everything. And I was like, oh, I got like an hour before the next bus. So I think I went in there. I think they may have welcomed me. You're right. I was probably too like on my phone, like looking for the next bus time.
Right, I get that. You're like in the zone on the phone.
Yes, yeah,
that kind of rhymes.
Yeah,
because it's funny when we have that because at there's a Five Guys Burgers and Fries right next to the Planet Fitness.
Oh yeah,
in Milford, Connecticut, and it's like, huh. Interesting placement there.
Right.
It's like, that's funny. I lost. Oh, so how was Silent Night, Deadly Night?
So it was pretty good. It's very different from the old, the 1980s version. It pulled some pieces from the 80s version. I like the 80s version better, but I just think the idea that a movie like that could play in the theater, I think, is the number one positive takeaway. It's like,
I've been seeing some ads for it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Is it like just a remake of like slasher, or is there like?
No, they have some twists in the story. They do some different things with it from the 80s version. They do some kind of unique elements of it. So it's not a full on remake. It's like or I don't even know what you'd call. It's kind of like some of the DNA from the original, and then they add stuff to it and make it different. The only thing is the lead guy who the person who was the lead in the movie, he looked like he could have been Richard Kind's son. Right, and so like when somebody looks like Richard Kind in a movie like that, it's really hard, right? And you can imagine if you're thinking of like Richard Kind,
I think of him. I just watched him in that show Luck. I watched a couple weeks ago, and he's like, I guess he can half pull off serious, barely.
Right,
but it's like, that's about it. I like him. He's all right. I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, and again, this guy was younger, but I looked him up because I was like, he's got to be Richard Kind's son, and he's not. He grew up in Canada. He's not related to Richard Kind, as far as I know. He just looks a lot like him. But there's some good moments in it for sure. I mean, but I think that's the number one takeaway for me is that like I'm just happy that a movie like that made it to the theater. Yes, I was one of only two people watching it for the 11 a.m. matinee. So
nice.
It was funny. The guy who was watching it, he was like kind of down diagonally from me, a few rows down, and he was one of those people that like makes noises about everything that happens. And I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a bad thing. But no, when the movie gets in, the movie is a kind of movie that you can make noises through. It's that kind of slasher. Yeah,
it's kind of that's because get ready for tangents, everybody.
Right.
For these movies, making noises in the theater. It's an interesting question because it depends on the movie, right?
Right. Yeah.
So it's like. I know last year when people saw Wicked 1, I guess that's what it's called, but people were singing it while in the theater. It's like, I don't know, I don't know, does that work? I probably want to listen to the movie.
Right. Well, because I think the thing is, right, is that like if going in, that's what people are going to do, then that's you can make the call. Up. Right. It's like you can make the call. Yeah. The thing that I've always noticed is that guys in particular don't realize that like the bass in their voice really carries, so that even when they're trying to talk quietly, you can hear
that's a good point.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing for guys out there listening. If you've got a deep voice, even if you think you're talking quietly, the whole theater can hear you. So don't talk. Like, there's nothing that you need to tell somebody. But to your point, like, when you're watching a slasher movie, you can be like, oh man, that was awesome, or something,
right. There's an etiquette for that. Or maybe well, I went to, now I feel old saying this, but I guess I'll say it anyway, is that I saw Ong Bak 1 in the theater. Actually went to the theater in North Haven, and then if you remember the movie, there's his first big fight. He just kicks one guy down, and we just, my friend just stood up like, yeah. he was awesome, my friend. I don't know what happened to him. He used to be awesome, but it's like, I guess I can say his name on the podcast. He's not gonna hear this. Well, we called him. His name was Bob. But we called him Black Metal Bob,
Uh,
and he was really cool. So it's like, and we saw Snakes on a Plane also.
oh,
So,
nice.
so that's another kind of cheer movie, But you can like go and clap. I think I did clap and did a standing ovation for Punisher Warzone in the theater.
Yes. Yeah. When he punches through that guy's face,
yeah, that was amazing.
I mean, I don't know how you don't just. because that's the thing with this movie. Because I wasn't really making as much. I was doing a lot of fist pumps. When there were good kills. Nice. But like, man, I didn't see Punisher Warzone in the theater. Unfortunately, I only saw it. After the fact. I think I got it on Netflix. The disc. Netflix to watch it, and God, that would be one if they ever put that one, like an indie theater ever picks that one up and shows it.
I hope so.
Oh,
I go back I'll see it anytime because I rewatched it this last year or January of this year, I guess. It was great once again.
Yeah,
and it's just like you could probably guess what I'm about to say. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Let me put you out of my misery.
Yes,
but that's so great. And then when Mo and I, Mo.
Oh yes, yeah.
We saw the Expendables 1 in the theater because the cast, it says Stallone. You put your fist up. Then it says Gary Daniels. Put your fist up. It's like I think you did a bunch of high fives because every person on this, every credit was awesome.
Yeah.
So it's just like Stallone, Statham, Jet Li, Gary Daniels, and Eric Roberts. Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Like you have to every single time. There was like we did a bunch of high fives. Like my hand was like tired.
Right.
It's like 15 high fives in a row.
Yeah.
But you have to.
Well, that's the thing, right? When you see something like that, it's like, I think that was one of the things about Expendables, which I don't think you've seen that one yet, right?
I watched it.
You did see it? Okay, so you did
6, 7, 8 months ago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that one has like so few, like, it's like so kind of duddish for where it's like that, like you said, the first one and the second one, right? Those two movies together,
those are classic.
The high five rate in those movies is like I never really thought about this before, but you make a great point that like those two movies have a great high five rate.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Like maybe the highest of high fives.
Yeah,
it's like. In the third one, you get Wesley Snipers, and then some people call that stupid. Do you see the new Mel Gibson movies coming out soon? Or it might be out now on streaming called Hunting Season.
I think I did see it somewhere.
Okay, so I looked into this. It's a great idea. He's out for revenge. But I think from what I hear, the pacing is a bit slack.
Yeah.
And it hurts the movie. That's the review of it.
Okay, yeah.
Like, oh, no. But high five factor. I'm trying to think of another one besides the first two Expendables. I mean, I can't think of that.
I mean, PM movies, but see, the thing is, like, if you take like something like a Sweeper or Recoil or Rage or something, they have a lot of high fives, but not to the degree, I don't think, that those Expendables movies have them.
Yeah, they have fist pump moments.
Right,
yeah. Like, yes. You pump your fists and you go, yes. Kind of like 90s kid.
Right.
It's like, some goofy, someone from like Blank Check falls off a river. Like, yes.
Right.
Like, okay. That's a weird movie, by the way.
Blank Check. Yeah.
Don't look into it anymore, I guess. It's now creepy.
Okay.
But it's like, oh dear. Yeah. But it's like, I saw when I was a kid. It's like, oh, Blank Check, $1 million. Yay. But when you're a kid, $1 million seems like a lot of money. I think he only did $1 million.
Right. Yeah, that would have been the number. Yeah.
Because like, that's a lot of money. Oh, well, look at Richie Rich. He was rich. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin has his own McDonald's.
Right. That's right.
If I'm not mistaken, in the movie. And then actually it was a hard PG. If someone gets killed or at least almost dies,
and
let's not forget about First Kid, which I'm not sure if the other. Well, I don't want to spoil First Kid. Let's just say a villain is in it. I think he dies.
Yeah.
If he gets shot and there's blood in the fountain at the end of First Kid, like, this is a hard PG.
Right.
It's a movie, First Kid. I recommend it. Actually, one of Sinbad's better movies.
Right. I love Sinbad.
What is his last name?
Well, he has said, because I guess like I think he legally had his name just changed to Sinbad,
Okay.
and he said like he would be at events or he'd like bump into people and they would call him by his original name to act like, oh hey, I know you, so look at that guy,
Mm.
and he'd be like, no, you don't know me if you're calling me by that name because I'm Sinbad, like that's what I want to be called. Is Sinbad is the name I want.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah,
I mean, if we were Sinbad, great. Would you want to be Sinbad? I don't know.
yeah.
That's the question for today's podcast. Would you want to be Sinbad, like have his career?
You,
It's like
I think if you could, yeah, no. I mean, well, I think yes. I think any
I'd say
career.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's any career is better than no career. I mean, because you got to think
That's a
about
good
that
point.
too. That like he was on a different world as like kind of like an older person. I think,
Right.
and then he had his own talk show. Remember he had Vibe. The
Oh, that's right.
on
And he had his
TPN.
own sitcom, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. So he
Pretty much. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I would say yes. I think especially if he's able to live off that career. If like
I think he can for the most part. But see, what's interesting about Sinbad and certain other people, I wouldn't say Pauly Shore in this too. Then you go into obscurity a little bit.
yeah,
I'm not making fun of them. I like these people, but it's interesting to be in obscurity. And I hope that doesn't sound too weird. It's just like, does that make sense?
yeah.
Because we see them as they went into obscurity, but we're not them. So
Right.
it's like, huh. Well, Pauly Shore is kind of. I hear he might make a comeback.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser made a comeback. Not that he went to obscurity, but he kind of did.
Well, and I think
Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore's been kind of kicking around doing like smaller things, I think.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think even Andrew Dice Clay tried to make a comeback a few years ago. Wasn't it a Woody Allen movie?
Yes, he was. Yes. Was he in Deconstructing Harry? Was that the one?
That was a newer one, right?
Oh, was he? Oh, maybe. Oh, you might be right. Yeah.
Is that a funny movie, Deconstruct? I think it's like half funny.
I
right?
haven't seen it yet. My wife did. She said it was one of her favorite Woody Allen ones.
I remember it being kind of, I won't say they were gritty, but at least it's kind of edgy for a Woody Allen movie. It was my memory.
Yeah. No.
Deconstructing Harry. Yeah. That's a long title.
Man, so did you know? I didn't know Sinbad was born in the 50s. He was born in 56.
Oh my goodness!
So he's still working. He was in
That's
Good
great.
Burger 2 as the business manager in
Of course,
2023.
yes, he is.
Yeah. I mean, he's not doing a ton of stuff, but he does. He was on Comedy Bang Bang, so he does stuff like here and there. So
Yeah, okay. If I was rich in that like a studio, I'd give him a job.
yeah,
It's like, why not?
yeah.
It's like,
I wonder if like he made enough off of all of his stuff that he can just sort of like every once in a while take on a job for like 5 figures or something like that, and
that's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm not making fun of him. I'm tired of that joke though with Shazam and Kazam.
yes,
Like it's just Kazam.
right, yeah.
I get it. You want to be like a goofball and say, "Oh, Shazam." No, it's not real.
right.
So, did you see the new trailer for the new Statham?
Yes, I did. They had a trailer for it at the
Oh, they did.
Yes, at the Christmas movie. Yeah, the Silent Night, Deadly Night movie.
Oh, what do you think?
I'm excited. I get it. So I still got to see Beekeeper. So that's the first thing.
Beekeeper.
Yeah,
gotta see the Beekeeper.
Yeah, but this
on
one looks
Amazon Prime,
good, doesn't it? Right? I think. I mean, I don't know.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks exactly like Safe with a similar title and plot.
Right.
But
Exactly.
get ready for war. Yeah, anytime to make it ignited. But I feel like I see it's a new company putting it out,
Yes. Yeah.
and it's like, where's Lionsgate? Where's my Lionsgate at?
Right.
But I hope it's good. It looks like good. Bill Nighy.
Yeah.
Maybe if he fights Jason Statham, I'll pay double the ticket price. It's like, I want to see Bill Nighy fight Jason Statham. We're not probably gonna get that. But.
No. Could you imagine if that's I mean, yeah, I can't. Yeah, the idea of that. I mean, you're right. That would be it. If that happens in the movie, we're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
I'll just here's more money for someone else's ticket because people need to see Jay Statham versus Bill Nighy. We already saw the best fight of all time, which is Christian Slater versus Calm Meaney.
Yes.
And Photos of Fortune. So, I every day I think of that awesome elbow move that Christian Slater. I need to buy Soldiers of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Slater has been a bunch of the other weird TV shows. Besides Mr. Robot. I'm making that's what Zoidberg said in Futurama. Robot.
Yes.
You like Futurama?
Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't see these newer ones. I hear they're kind of weak, but that's what I hear.
yeah. I haven't seen the new ones either. Yeah.
It keeps jumping back from like 15 different networks. It's on Fox, on Hulu, it's on like Netflix, on Comedy Central. Like pick a just pick a location.
No.
My goodness. Yeah, so yeah, Shelter. It comes out January 30th. It's not that far away.
No. No. Yeah.
But,
I think by the time when this episode airs, it'll be even closer. We'll be like a few
great.
weeks away. So yeah, I'm going to try to make a point. So the only thing I think we talked about this last time that when
Sure.
Working Man came out, I wanted to see that in the theater and discovered it only had a 10 p.m. showing here in Philadelphia.
Crazy late.
So yeah, so I'm going to keep an eye out because I think if this theater that I went to, if they're showing Silent Night, Deadly Night on a Saturday morning. They should have more times. I think, fingers crossed. It's a little further away. It's like about a 20-minute subway ride, which is a little further from, it's like 10 minutes to get to the usual theater. So it's not so bad. I think I felt like it was further away. So they have a Wendy's near there. So I got some fries for the subway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just picked up some nuggets at Wendy's the other day.
Yeah.
It's like can't go with a good nugget.
No, it's not a bad deal. You ride in the subway, you really can't eat like they don't want you to eat it all in the subway, but fries or nuggets, something like that you can kind of just sort of snack on isn't a bad deal.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair. We're not having like a 6-course meal. Just like that would be really funny. You have like your own placemat.
Right.
Like you have somebody picturing like a small picnic table.
Yeah.
It's like on the train. Right. It's like, well, I have a long train ride ahead of me.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see what I've been watching. Oh, what else have you been watching lately?
No.
Well, if you do this, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, no. It's I was see what you've been watching lately.
Oh, before I get to that, I just want to mention if you do these newer Stathams, I would do Working Man first, then Beekeeper.
Well, so I've done Working Man. I have seen.
You did watch it?
Yeah. So Beekeeper, I haven't seen yet, but Working Man, I did see. I got it on Prime. Yeah. It wasn't horrible. I think.
But
the story gets in the way a lot. I think
it's not written well. I know it's written by. Right. But it's like, they could have done better with it. Why? I don't want to give any spoilers, but why did they waste Michael Pena like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, he's like a kind of a name. Why can't you get him to do something?
Yeah.
He did nothing. I thought he was going to be the villain.
Right. You made a great point about that because that would have made the movie better.
Absolutely. It maybe comes out after in that last bar scene, well, you got me or something like that.
Yeah.
Mr. Working Man. I forget his name in the movie. But it's but that would be funny. That was his name, Working Man. But it's they kind of goofed that up and that hurt the movie. And it was that stupid thing at the end where the guy starts yelling, you're ah.
Yeah.
That Russian guy.
Right. Yeah.
It's now that would be funny if the movie was a comedy or something. But I thought it was a little bit a weaker Statham.
Yeah, and I think when I was talking with John about this, and I don't know what your thoughts are. I felt like if the movie was an hour and a half as opposed to 2 hours, I could have forgiven a lot of the flaws that it had more easily.
Good point.
Yeah,
the pacing was a bit poor.
Yeah,
and it kind of spun its wheels a lot.
Yeah.
Statham movies need to be about an hour and 40 at most.
Yeah.
The Beekeeper is an hour and 40, and it packs a lot in. It's very enjoyable. I rewatched it about a week ago. It was okay, this was good. I got kind of hooked and I watched it that night. This is good.
Yeah, I need to see that one.
You're gonna enjoy it. I promise you'll enjoy it. Better than Working Man.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I've because I think it's available on Prime, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely available on Amazon Prime. Do you have ad free?
No, I don't have ad free, but I'm okay with because Amazon's not bad with the ads. They do 2.5 minutes at the beginning. Where Amazon ads are bad, this is actually what I've discovered is where they're bad is after the fact when I'm trying to get images of the movie and I'm bouncing around. It's like, oh, I just missed that great image. Let me turn back. Oh, nope, 2.5 minutes of commercials. It's
yeah, I know, and it's hard to pause these things nowadays.
Yeah.
It goes right to your ad, like Tubi.
Yes,
Tubi does it. Oh, I don't know how you get these shots. It's very impressive.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. And so the thing is now with Tubi is that Tubi doesn't let you with Tubi. if the movie's not ad protected, so like for example, PM Entertainment movies when they're on Tubi, they don't care. You can get all the screen grabs you want. But like for example, like these movies that we're talking about today, I guess because they're newer, I don't know what the deal is with these ones, but they have this new copy protection on them where you can't get screen grabs. It's
That's
meant,
interesting.
yeah, the idea is supposed to be so that I can't just make a copy of the entire movie, right? And upload it into a torrent site or something. That's the whole point of why they do it. But I'm not doing that. I just want one screen grab for my blog that's getting the word out about the movie. Like it's not like I'm, ripping the movie off of it by
No,
getting a
of
screen
course
grab.
not. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of ridiculous. But I have an old computer that
Mm.
it's on its last legs, but
Oh,
I can log on to Tubi because the old computers don't have that copy protection in them, so you can get the images that way. So, but it's kind of a pain. I have to log into this old computer just to get images.
yeah. It's definitely a couple of hoops there, I'd say. And it's like, well, I will never not laugh at the frog picture you have for Armor. I'm obsessed with that because they linger on it for just 15 seconds too long,
Yeah.
and something about that was so funny.
Yeah.
What am I watching lately? So I watched the Strangers Chapter 1.
Oh yeah.
But see, I have this is a really weird coincidence. I don't know, it's kind of as you probably heard, Rob Reiner, he passed away.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is a really weird coincidence. So get ready. So on Saturday, I rewatched Ghost in Mississippi, of Alec Baldwin
Yeah.
and James Woods, and it's directed by Rob Reiner. Then the next day, I watched Strangers Chapter 1, where people get stabbed to death, like Rob Reiner and his wife, in their home.
Yeah.
Back to back. That was my movies. It's like, that could have been anything,
Right.
but that's what I had. So it's like, I thought that was the weirdest coincidence when I saw it this morning.
Yeah, what a crazy thing. And yeah, my wife was saying, because she was talking to her dad, and they were talking about were just talking about Rob Reiner and Carl Reiner, with Carl Reiner passing away.
Yeah.
They were just talking about that. And I think my Jen was saying her grandfather used to play poker with Carl Reiner's brother, I think, or something like that. So they were just talking about that stuff. And then, it's the end of the night. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. She was up in the the living room watching TV, and I saw that Reiner had passed. And I texted her. I was like, "Did you know about this?" She's like, "I had no idea. This is great." It was just like, and she was telling me this, that her and her dad were just talking about him without.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it is. What a crazy thing to end. My first thought was like, oh, maybe it's like the social media, because he's always on social media, that like some MAGA guy like broke into his house or something, but it turned out right. It's the son. But yeah, what a tragedy, what a thing to happen.
I know. It's like, I was looking up his directorial career. It's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I didn't see all of his movies, but Misery.
Yes, yeah.
A Few Good Men, and it goes to Mississippi, which is better than I remembered.
Yeah.
It's actually a good movie. People should watch it.
Yeah, is that Gene Hackman?
No, this is Alec Baldwin, James Woods, and Whoopi Goldberg.
So, Mississippi Burning is Gene Hackman.
No, yeah, Mississippi Burning is Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Ghost of Mississippi is Alec Baldwin.
Right. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think that one became a TNT new classic, I think.
Ghost of Mississippi. Yeah.
Okay.
Mississippi Burning. I don't think you showed too much of that on TV, or I guess you could.
Yeah.
But this one's PG-13, but it's pretty hard PG-13, I thought.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie. And Strangers Chapter 1. Okay. I mean, my cat woke me up on Sunday. It's like, well, he woke me up. I'll watch Strangers Chapter 1, I guess, at 4:30 in the morning. And I guess at 4:30 in the morning, I guess you give it a little more leeway. It wasn't terrible, but there's some really bad dialogue from the boyfriend character. Like, he loves food.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I'm really hungry. It's like, oh, well, it's a shot in Romania, directed by Rennie Harlan.
Mm-hmm.
It stars Madeline Pesh, from Riverdale.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
So she's good in that. And the movie, okay. The movie's overall okay, but that dialogue about food was so stupid. It's like, I want even more hamburgers. It's like, if you watch it, you'll see it. I think it's in Stars Purgatory, which you have Stars now.
Yes. So Stars is no longer Stars Purgatory. So
I know, that's big news.
So what happened was, the ballerina, right?
Yes.
Is on Stars. So John Crossy reached out to me. He's like, dude, I'm watching the Ballerina on Stars right now. It's amazing. You got to watch this. He's like, I'll give you my login, so you can watch
Whoa.
it. So I went to do it, and I saw, oh, it's $12 for a year. Why don't I just pony up the $12 and have Stars for a year? So that's what I did. The Ballerina was fantastic.
Loved it.
Yeah. Oh, what a great one. I mean, I'm mad that I didn't see it in the theater. I think I know. The reason why I didn't see the theater was that the commercials didn't really sell it that well, but also I only had like a week before they pulled it. I think.
It was we had to watch it like now.
Yeah.
It's like really like we raced to the theater basically. So
Mhm.
it's like great movie.
Yeah.
Action's hot.
Oh man.
Like,
yeah. I mean, it's like, because John was like, oh, there's like some real PM moments. I mean, the flamethrower thing, that's just, Master P, right? No Tomorrow.
that was Master P. Yeah, that's when Master P flamethrowed Frank Zagarino.
Right, that's right. That's right.
It's hilarious. I bet that was the influence. Like, okay, we're gonna do a homage to Master P. And I was like, okay.
Well, I mean, technically, Darren Prescott did work on No Tomorrow with Spiro Rosato, so
Right?
maybe I was joking about this because I was watching a Riot, and there's those scenes where like Gary Daniels and one of the guys in the gang, they're like throwing each other down the stairs, and I was joking that like Chad Stahelski and Darren Prescott were watching Spiro Rosato's choreograph that scene or do that scene, and they were just like, someday we're gonna make a movie with a big set of stairs and we're just gonna throw a bunch of stuntmen down it, what happens in John Wick 4.
That was great. I mean I like John Wick 4. Maybe I need to watch it again.
It's long,
that part where Winston, or I guess Ian McShane, walks down like that art corridor, like, you're kidding, right? That was like the Simpsons level silliness.
Right, yeah.
But besides that, it's okay, I guess. But yeah, Ballerina, I love the ice skate fight.
Oh, yes. Oh, man.
How'd they do that? It was awesome.
Yeah.
Real good kill fest movie. And then I won't give away what happens, but take that certain character actor we all love and enjoy.
Yes. Yeah.
From a certain movie called Usual Suspects. Right. But it's just like I did pump my fist in the air for that.
Oh,
like,
beautiful.
I'm going to rewatch it now. I just watched it in June, but maybe I'll watch it again for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm going to do like an action Christmas. I just thought of this. I'm going to rewatch the Ballerina, the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Because Instagram, no, Letterboxd is coming up. Letterboxd.
Oh, right. That's right. Our end of the years are coming up. Yeah. So
so maybe I can pack in some more stuff, but we should probably talk about the movies.
Well, yeah. So I guess we'll start with Decommissioned, I guess.
Decommissioned, yeah.
So Decommissioned so Decommissioned came out, I think, in 2017, and then the other one we're talking about, Checkmate, came out in 2015. So
I'm going back.
Yes, we're going back a little bit. I mean, yeah, for our movies, these are old.
These are old.
Oh, actually, it's 2016. That's right. The reason why 2016 is important is because when they made this movie, Trump hadn't been elected yet. So it's kind of an interesting thing.
Been elected. I got decommissioned.
Right. So the idea with this movie is that Richard Burgi is the president. This was like right after the whole Edward Snowden thing, right? Where yeah. And so Burgi becomes president. He's like, oh, I'm going to dismantle the CIA and get rid of the whole surveillance thing. That'll be it. But Remar, who's in the CIA, is like, no, we can't let that happen. So they create a patsy in former agent Johnny Messner, and they kidnap his wife, Estella Warren, and his son, and they make him. The plan is they're going to make him assassinate Burgi. So now, Messner's on a race against time to try to find out what happened. We've also got Perret as a police officer, and Vinnie Jones, I guess, is like a fixer or something for.
Yeah, he's on the phone a lot.
He's on the phone a lot, right? Exactly. So, yeah, but that's the movie. I think, right? That's pretty much it. I mean,
that's about it. Wasn't much to really write home about.
Right. Yeah. What were your thoughts on that one?
I thought it was a dud, but there were a couple funny parts, but it's still in dud territory. Yeah. The first thing was when I watched it, I laughed immediately because I like puppy entertainment.
Yes, I saw that too.
And it's like, well, what was that? So I was thinking of another one that could be like Meow Max. Right. Instead of Mirror Max, it would be Meow Max.
Right.
And it's like I tried to fix some other ones, but that's all I could think of. But puppy entertainment is hilarious.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And then you got Abe Lincoln quote.
Yes. Yeah.
Right in the beginning. It's like, oh dear.
Right.
And then you got Burgi, who's really stupid in it. It's like poor Sentinel,
Right.
If you look, I can't believe I remember this, but when I used to listen to audio commentaries, I listened to the commentary for Hostel Part 2
Oh yeah.
with Eli Roth and Richard Burgi because he's hanging around in it. And he was making fun of some other movie. He was like, "Yeah, I made some piece of crud in like 2006." It's like, it's like, so I looked that up. It's like, oh, okay, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's a movie called Decoys,
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of that one.
and it's like I think it's some stupid like alien movie or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he was making fun of that. It's like I like when people do that because that goes right into that bit I showed you on Instagram about Thieves Highway. Aaron
Okay.
Eckhart.
Yes.
Oh no! People aren't getting paid on the set except
Right.
for probably Eckhart.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I watched the movie though.
it's Randall Scandal kind of stuff, right? I mean, it's Randall Scandal. So for people that don't know, there's an Instagram post where, somebody posted that the crew of Thieves Highway, the new Jesse V. John's movie, they were saying they hadn't been paid. Corey Large is the producer, right? He was the one who was supposed to pay them. And somebody else in the comments is like, yeah, I worked on a production for that guy, and it took me a year and a half to get paid. So Corey Large, I think, right? He's from the lineage. He comes from. He worked with Randall Scandal, I think, and I think
he did, or at least he's definitely connected to him. And it's just like, I guess he's learning from the best. So it's just like pay Eckhart and don't pay anyone else.
Right.
It's like,
yes.
And then what I also thought was funny. Did you catch this? The thing about the volume during the Berge speech on TV.
Oh yes.
Where Estella Warren presses mute, or it turns up the volume, but there's no VO and just the loom.
Yes.
It's like I've never seen that before. Like, why couldn't you afford the word volume?
Right.
It's like loom. It's like I sent you the screenshot. It's like
yes. It's like,
oh my goodness, no volume. I said no volume, can't afford VO. And then also Messner's line was stupid also or silly. It's like you can torture me all day, fool.
right.
Maybe I like this movie now, but it's like
you know what it is? It's not quite like so. There's like this tipping point with these movies where it verges on like Phoenix territory.
Yes,
but it never quite makes it to Phoenix territory. And because it doesn't make it to Phoenix territory, like you said, it ends up being a dud. It's like
slog.
But I think Messner was pushing it towards. I mean, he's walking around like so. We talked about this that I didn't realize he grew up in Newburyport, Massachusetts, which is like just south of where I grew up. So I mean, I was riding my bike. I could when I lived in that area, I could ride my bike there. I mean, it would be a hike. Like you had to be a ride quite a bit. It's like a good 20 miles or something like that. But like he's that close. But so he has I never really caught his accent before, but he's like playing it up with this character. He's telling Estella Warren, "I'm starving," and
I'm starving. I'm starving. I can't do it, man.
No, it was great. So he seemed to like, and there were moments where he's walking around with this big gash on his forehead. And he's just like, I don't know what's going on in this movie where he's like, he at one point, like he gets like, I don't know if he gets knocked out or something. He's pretending to be knocked out. This like doughy guy with a t-shirt on and sunglasses is like throwing him in the back of the car. And like, so Messner starts strangling him with a seatbelt. And then the other guy is attacking him in the back seat. He gets that guy to chokehold while the doughy guy just gets out and like gets him out at gunpoint. It's like, what is Messner even doing with these people? Like,
yeah. See, that's the problem with the movie because if it had more coherency, I feel like this actually could have been a Phoenix.
Yeah.
And it had better production value because I thought it was pretty low rent the whole time.
Yeah.
And that hurt it a lot. It was just like, you just go, oh dear. Especially when he's getting tortured for half the movie.
Yes.
Messner. And it's like, oh dear. But I like Johnny Messner. I like when he was John Hamm.
Yes.
In American Siege.
Yes.
Or what was the other one?
Well, American Siege is the one, like you said, that's the one where he plays John Hamm. He plays an older John Hamm, which is, if people haven't seen that one, you'll know what we're talking about when you watch it. Because you'll be like, is that John Hamm? And then you're like, oh no. And the thing is, Messner didn't just look like John Hamm. He plays John Hamm playing that part.
It was hilarious.
Yes.
Like, did you see? Well, all I do because I do my scrolling on Teenage Girl. There's a lot of John Hamm memes right now.
Right? I was there.
Did you see this?
No, I haven't seen that. No.
Oh, okay. Maybe you have an different algorithm than I do. It's usually cat video, John Hamm meme, cat video, John Hamm meme. But it's like I guess there's a part in that new show he's on called Your Friends and Neighbors. It's
Mhm.
related to the movie, but where he's like at a club, he's like closing his eyes, like he's feeling in the groove. You can probably find it fast.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's very silly. It's just like I don't know how this became a meme so quickly, but I don't know how memes even start. Like, okay,
Right.
it's like I never understand that. But besides that, what else I have in my notes? Uh, no, it's kind of a waste of everybody, unfortunately, especially Bergie.
Yeah.
It's like why can what I say today or yesterday? If the movie was good, it would be good.
Right.
It's just like I wanted to like it. I really did. I thought it was going to be a good one. I was picturing like a PM kind of movie, like a spy movie. I didn't know much about it. It was just called Decommissioned. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler, you know.
Yeah, well, because we find out that decommission doesn't even refer to Messner's character. It
I
refers
know,
to the
no,
CIA being decommissioned.
right. It's I thought he's going to be decommissioned. If I was going to like I think what I write in the Instagram notes, like an easy movie to fix.
Mm-hmm.
He just shoots his way through all the character actors.
Yeah.
And just have your James Remar and your Michael Paré and your Bergie.
Yes.
And then make it look a little bit better, care a bit more. There you go.
Yeah.
And I think you would got a Phoenix.
Well, yeah, I totally agree.
Would recommend.
Well, 'cause one of the things about Phoenix is that Phoenix doesn't have any padding, and this movie starts off literally with 2 moments of padding. Right? You've got you've got love-making padding. Right.
Yep.
So for some reason, right off the bat, we get a love scene between Estella Warren and Johnny Messner. Okay, that's there, and then you get torture padding. And it's
torture padding.
Right. It's like we need something. We need give us and so you're starting the movie with padding. That's never a good sign. But then, to your point, like the junkiness sometimes can work in its favor, depending. I mean, there's that one scene where I think it's Paray has a picture of James Remar on his cell phone. He's like, and you could tell they just pasted it on, which is, to your point about the volume thing. I think it's another thing. They just pasted something on and they lost some of the letters there. And so it's like that kind of thing can work if the rest of the thing is just goofy and fun enough. But
exactly,
and Messner can only prop the thing up so much. I think that's.
I know he fell under the weight of this. It's like
right.
And we've seen a lot of Messner. He's like almost like Grillo in a way, or Bruce Willis.
I think we see more Messner than Grillo, but not Willis. I think because we see Messner, and all of the movies that this guy did that we've done. Because he was in American Violence, he was in what was the other one? So these 2 movies that we're talking about today,
and American Siege, and he's in another one we watched. He's not in.
He was in Overrun.
Overrun. He's in Overrun, yeah.
Yeah, because the guy that was the star of Overrun, I can't remember his name, was like Omi. Yeah, he's in this. Do you remember he had like the rocket launcher? And
yes,
yeah, and Messner kills him. He's not credited, but and I think he may have had a small part in the next movie too. So he's someone who's always kicking around these things. But then also Messner was in that the movie with I don't remember the name of it, but the one where Billy Zane had the orange peel on his nose.
Oh, right. A Final Kill.
Final Kill, yeah. So he was in that one as well.
I should have asked Billy Zane about that. What? Oh, man. But he was like talking a mile a minute when I met him. And it's just like, you don't want to take up all his time.
Yeah, yeah.
He was really fun, like the 8+ minutes I talked to him. But it's like, he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I hope we can meet these people one day. They just added Connecticut's having 2 conventions. Well, it's Horror Fest, and Connecticut Horror Fest is called the New England Halloween Fest, and that's going to be at Mohegan Sun.
Oh, okay.
And they just announced Rachel True, which is the African American witch from The Craft.
Yes, yeah.
They're like, that's a good get.
Yeah.
So if we can get Rachel True, maybe we can get Fruza Balk or maybe something like that. It's like, I'd go to that.
Yeah.
Like, it's only a Mohegan. I'm Mohegan this next year, I guess. But yeah, so this movie I don't recommend.
No. But the thing we should point out is that you're going to see this on Tubi, and you're going to, the cover looks decent. You're going to take a look at it on IMDb, and you're going to see all these names, and you're going to think, oh man, this looks like a good deal. I should watch this.
Yes.
We're warning you now. Unless you're a Messner completist, which I can understand if you are a Messner completist because he's fun. He's always like a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a shame. I was thinking about this too because it's a shame he never got better roles, and I worry about someone like a Chad Michael Collins. Like luckily he got the Sniper franchise, so he's at least getting those
Yeah,
roles.
lucky, yeah.
But I do worry about someone like a Chad Michael Collins going the way of a Johnny Messner and just getting these duds here that don't really befit him.
Good point. Very good point, because he's right on the edge of that right now. Because I want to see The Wrecker whenever it hits streaming.
Yes,
that's perfect for the podcast.
Oh yes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely do that one. Yeah.
And there's some other ones we're still waiting on. Oh, Hounds of War. Grillo, I guess someone posted a Hounds of War, and he had like a little comment over it.
Oh, did he?
And he said, "Oh, this wasn't as good as I was expecting it to be." It's like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got to do so while I'm waiting for Hounds of War. I think I discovered I still haven't done Special Forces, the Isaac Florentine.
That movie's great. It's a lot. It's great.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
so
it's a blast.
I'll probably do that one. End of 2025. While I'm waiting for Hounds of War to come out. I've got a few Isaac Florentines left to do. I've got that one. I've got High Voltage with Antonio Sabato Jr.
Oh, another good one.
Yeah.
But Special Forces, just break out the popcorn.
Yeah.
Special Forces, break out the fun foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cheese cube movie, as I say on the other podcast.
Right. Yeah.
Like, break out your cheese cubes, break out your Wendy's, something fun, because that's what I did. I broke out the popcorn. I rewatched it.
Oh, did you? Oh, you watched it a few more? Really? Special Forces?
Yeah, I just I'm gonna watch Special Forces. Like,
okay.
Like, well, I was watching it on tape.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to leave, and it's like, well, actually, I can maybe stick it on streaming. It was on Amazon Prime, so I was like, all right, I'll watch it here.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, yeah. Right. Good movie, fun.
Yeah, well, because what happened was I was looking for movies because Will Exploding Helicopter, he has his Exploding Helicopter list on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I gotta look at that again.
And I've only got like 23%, and he was like, "Yeah, Matt, that number's horrible," which is true. It is horrible. So I was like, "Well, what?" I was looking at some of the lists of movies that I need to kind of complete, and I was like, "Well, Isaac Florentine," and for some reason I got it confused. I confused U.S. SEALs with or U.S. SEALs 2, I guess it is, with Special Forces. So I thought U.S. SEALs 2 was the one I needed to watch. So I was looking it up on his list and I didn't see it. So I was like, okay, well, I'll watch Ice, the Tracy Lords, Galligan. Yeah. Because that one's got, because she blows up Galligan, I guess, spoiler alert. But yeah. But,
that's okay. Yeah. I asked him about Ice. Yeah.
Did you?
Galligan's awesome.
Is he?
He said, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
he said that was fun. He said he liked making that.
Did he? Oh, that's awesome to hear. I wish I had completely, because I remember you talking about Cyborg 3 the Recycler with him, but I'd forgotten.
Dear. Oh dear. That's from Malcolm McDowell.
Yes. Yeah, that's so beautiful.
But I didn't get the Ice stuff on secret video wink.
Right.
So it's like he was really great.
Yeah.
We all love Zach Galligan. It's just like, he just doesn't care. He's like, I like making these movies.
Yes. Which is awesome, because he was definitely having a good time in Ice for sure.
He was. Yeah, I need to rewatch it again.
Yeah.
Well, where's my copy of it? I had it somewhere. Terrible. Well, I think I used to have it because I was going to give him to ask him to sign, but I asked to do Point Doom instead. So.
Yeah, which is a little more obscure,
Yeah, it's like, and then he wrote on Richard Grieco's head. So yeah, he won't care.
Well, see, that's the fear. That's the fear, I think, if I had a copy of Ice, is that he would sign over top of Tracy Lords. Yeah, and you'd want to save that spot in case she ever signs it, right?
I'm hoping she drops by these conventions. That's not out of the question.
Yeah.
At least for Horror Fest, because she does these horror things.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's actually plausible. I mean... But what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought about Ice. You were talking about Ice and U.S. SEALs 2. Great movie, by the way.
Yes. Well, so that was what happened was that after the fact, I looked up Isaac Florentine's bio and realized, like, no, Special Forces was the name of the one I had to see. U.S. SEALs 2 I'd already reviewed, and Special Forces does have an exploding helicopter in it. So
you're gonna love it.
Yeah,
it's almost a guaranteed hit.
Okay,
I mean, like,
perfect,
because it's so ridiculous, but it's so much fun, and that's a great one. And so you saw Assassin's Bullet also?
No. So that's another one. So for Isaac Florentine stuff, I think it's what it's obviously Hounds of War,
Right.
Special Forces, High Voltage. Oh no, I have seen Assassin's Bolt. That's the one with Christian Slater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I just
I've
want
seen
to.
that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I've reviewed
It's
that one.
Assassin's Bullet.
Yeah,
You know?
right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I've seen that one. No, the other one I haven't seen is Desert Kickboxer.
Oh, another good one.
Yeah, I think it's on two. It used to be on YouTube. So I don't know if it still is. It's not
Yeah,
an
it's
easy
fun.
one to
It's really
find, but
fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he make the one with Gruner? I might be mixing that up.
No. Oh yes, he
Something.
did Savat. Yes, he did Savat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoyed Savat. Well, I pray and hope that Ashley Lawrence comes back to these conventions, but because she wanted to see that, I think. Oh no, it was the other one. I can't forget that movie. Oh, the movie with Jeremy Piven about the real thing. Kind of a boring title.
Oh right.
It's like a Tarantino knockoff. Because I gave her the other Rod Steiger movie she was in.
Oh, nice.
So that was funny. I wish I had that on video.
Yeah.
But she might come back. But I guess we can go to our next.
Yeah.
movie,
What?
right?
Yeah. We'll move ahead. So I was trying to think if there was anything else. Oh, the one of the quick thing I wanted to mention
Oh,
about
please.
about Decommissioned is the detective who's on the scene when Michael Pare shows up. She's got like this kind of Kim Kardashian affected like vocal fry kind of way of talking.
Yes.
It was beautiful. Like as she's going over the crime scene with him, like, well, Mr. Morris, he looks like he's a nurse, I believe it says he is. But I don't know. It's just like,
It's like
well, I need
it's
more
so funny.
information.
I mean,
Yeah, it was like Tiffany
and
Melissa, right?
Pare. Say again, sorry.
I was like, her voice, she was almost like Tiffany Melissa, right? Doing.
Yeah, our fake character. Yeah. Hey guys, it's like makeup tutorial.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I mean, the way she said the word Morris.
I forgot about Tiffany Melissa.
Yes. Yeah. No. Well, the way she said Morris was what really stood out because it was like Morass, and I was like, okay, all right.
Morris.
Yeah. And now,
voices. That must be a put-on voice, right? I mean, I can't even do that voice. I mean, like,
yeah, I don't because she. I mean, it is that kind of. I guess there was that whole Kardashians thing where like a lot of younger women were trying to sound like Kim Kardashian, and they were which she took that from Paris Hilton, I think.
Oh, Paris Hilton, like, oh, that's hot.
Right.
I'm trying to get her to comment on or like one of my posts or whatever. Paris Hilton's not going well.
Yeah.
She's kind of a high name.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I told her I got Jay Moore to like my post.
Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome.
I can because it's like, oh, it was in the movie. I never came out. Like, yes, it did, Mr. Sir. It did. It's there. It's not a great movie, but it's on DVD. It's on VHS for better or worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I get it. He was talking to Michael McKean about it. Because I'm rewatching Better Call Saul.
Oh yes, yeah.
I got a lot of the McKean electric coat, whatever that he's wearing. I got a bunch of episodes done yesterday. It's a quality program.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good one. Yeah. I mean, that together with Breaking Bad. I mean, it's it's such a crazy concept that like because all those movies like all those TV shows like Breaking Bad or like Sopranos. They all had this character who was like the Saul character, like I think like Paulie was the Saul character in Sopranos.
Interesting theory, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and this idea of making a prequel based on that kind of character was a really cool idea. And I mean, Odenkirk and McKean, like you said, McKean's character is a jerk, but Odenkirk and McKean is these like master comedic comedic actors.
Yeah, that's why I'm liking it now. I think maybe I was like, I don't know what I was thinking back then, but
no, McKean's character is a jerk. Like you don't like him, and he gives Odenkirk's character a hard time a lot. And so
I don't like that.
It kind of does ruin it a little bit in that sense. I think, I kind of had to, in a way, I kind of ruined it, I think, a little bit for my watching it because I was like peeling back the layers and just seeing these two. Because I was laughing at scenes I shouldn't have been laughing at. My wife's like, that wasn't funny. He just really, I was like, but just the way he delivered it was funny. And she's like, I don't know. I guess so. It's like,
I understand. You're right. I'm going to watch another one. Well, actually, it's funny. After this podcast I'm doing with you, I'm doing yet another podcast tonight with Brett. We're going to do Gems.
Oh, nice.
9.
So that episode will be out by the time this one comes out. That one will probably be out.
Yeah, that'll be out by then. I forget what. Oh, on some, you know, I forget which gem they did a long time ago, but it was like, let's see, I'll do a Christian Slater movie, a Dolph Lundgren movie. It's like, I wonder why I'm doing that. Um, there was a reason, just to slot him in some sort of impression. Oh, I was working on my impression of Kingpin.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
It's like, Ben Urich, I killed you. It's like, it's just like something about that voice makes me laugh all the time. It's just like, thank you for coming to my party. I killed Ben Urich. It's like, it's like, I love Vincent D'Onofrio in that so much.
Yeah. He is. You know what it does. I think what he does. With especially like when he first came on Daredevil,
Mm.
and when that show first was on Netflix, and we're kind of like, okay, well, we don't know what to make of this. What is this going to be like? How is this going to be? And
Yes.
then you find out that it's D'Onofrio as the Kingpin, and he's like hitting it out of the park in a way that I don't think anybody could have imagined. It just sort of it created this whole
Oh,
thing, this like
no,
almost
it's
like,
perfect.
yeah, because then you got Charlie Cox as Daredevil, then you get Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, Luke or sorry, Mike Coulter as Luke. I mean, it was like Oliphant just kind of starts the whole, not Oliphant, D'Onofrio starts the whole thing, and it just, yeah, what a memorable
Yeah,
character.
and when I did a rewatch before that new Daredevil, which I thought wasn't bad,
Yes, no, I agree.
I enjoyed Born Again. I think something felt a little shoehorned at the end, but that's just me.
Yeah, I agree.
The action scene at the end seemed a little shoehorned, but um, it was good. But see, he's so different now, Kingpin. He's like skinny pin.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, I get it. D'Onofrio, he must be pushing 60, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
I think even more than that, because I think they're all like that age. They were all born in the late 60s, I think. So I think he's like in his mid 60s now.
oh wow,
He was
well,
born in
that's great.
59. He was born in 59. So
Oh, D'Onofrio was born 59. Wow.
yeah. Yeah, there's a whole cadre of those guys, like Spader, I think was born in 61. They're all
Oh
born like
wow.
kind of like what was Madsen was 58, I think, and
He was only 58.
no, he was born in 58, I
Oh,
think.
one of the okay.
Like there's like a group of them that were born in that kind of late 50s, early 60s range. And yeah, I never realized that that D'Onofrio was in that group with them, but he did. He came up with those guys.
I guess he did.
Yeah.
I liked James Spader. I mean, the Blacklist.
Yeah.
I need to watch Boston Legal. I mean, I was getting a little annoyed at it once in a while, so I jumped ship.
Yeah.
But I might come back to it now.
Yeah.
Because they took on my doom scrolling. It's such a stupid term, but I don't even get the doom part. It's like I get the scrolling part.
Yeah.
But they had some clip of Spader like paying off these people that beat up some thugs in a bar in Boston Legal. And it's like, okay, maybe I should watch the show again. Seems kind of fun.
Yeah.
We can go to Checkmate.
Well, let's go to Checkmate. Yeah. So one of the things about this movie, Checkmate, before we get too stuck in, is that it comes out in 2015. The movie we just talked about, Decommissioned, came out in 2016. There's also Forgotten that came out in 2015. And so it's possible these movies were, Forgotten doesn't use all the same cast that these other two movies. But I mean, Decommissioned and Checkmate, other than Danny Glover and Misha Barton, they use and Willa Ford. You're right, Willa Ford. Yeah, they use a good chunk of the same cast between the two movies. So I wonder if they shot them all because the locations are kind of the same too. Other than the bank that they use in this movie, the hospital is the same.
Yep.
I wonder how much they just shot them both together and we're just like, okay, we're gonna bang these out. I mean, if you're Messner, that's gonna be interesting because you're like doing, you're playing one character in one movie and a different character in another. But I don't know. There's a lot of similarities when you watch the two movies, and like for example that detective we were talking about in the previous segment, she's back as one of the SWAT team members, and she's like, oh, yes, I've got my gas mask, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to shoot some people.
Got my gas mask. Like, yeah, it's so ridiculous. I just don't get a vocal fry. It's like, is that your voice or is that not your voice? I don't know. I don't get it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so
I just don't understand. I mean, like. I'm convinced it's just a thing, like you said, like Paris Hilton. So I think Paris Hilton's voice is different now.
Yeah, because I think it was like Paris Hilton first, and then Kim Kardashian was mimicking her, and then when she became famous, she started doing her own thing, and so then it was like, yeah, that vocal fry thing became and I've heard I think too, like in England, a lot of young women adapted that too, like their accents became a little bit flatter. More Americanized, and they were using some of those intonations.
Because in this movie, well, we can talk about the plot. which was
Yeah, so the plot is
yeah.
it starts off with this really tense bank robbery, only to be told one day earlier. So like they cut it in the middle.
Yes.
So it's like, oh man, I got to sit through all of this before I get back to the action. But it's one of those deals where you get people who are like living these disparate lives, and they all end up together in a bank robbery that's being done by Johnny Messner, and then he's got his like younger brother and a buddy of his. Then of course, spoiler alert, we find out that Willa Ford is in on it as well.
Yes.
But I mean, Johnny Messner plays this goofy character where he's like, he first off he uses the N word a lot, but with the soft A, not the hard R on the end.
Yes.
Yeah. So like the character's kind of like mocking, talking like that in a way. But I mean, obviously he's a white guy. I don't know about you, but I don't know if I could, like yes, you're an actor, right, and you got to play a part, and that's
Right.
part of the part. I don't know if I was playing that part, if I could be saying that word even
Well,
if it was just even if I was by myself and there weren't any like because obviously he's got a black co-star and this I think just in general I would have trouble saying it.
what's interesting about that is that I do mention this a lot is that Johnny Messner did the hard R one in Running Scared a lot.
That's right.
To
That's
other
right.
white people, and it's like, it's like this one, which I don't know if you watched Running Scared recently.
No, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, well, it's interesting to watch. You want to do a comparison of Messner,
right.
But this one is like more goofy,
right, exactly.
Kind of.
Yeah,
and when every time we talk, he's like talking street. It's just like, and he said, gotta get that cheddar, gotta get them chips.
right, exactly.
That's in my notes, so it's just like. So I thought, okay, that's funnier and better than Decommissioned.
Yes, right.
Almost immediately. Yes. And it's nice to see Misha Barton, our Marissa Cooper.
Yeah,
it's back.
Well, and the thing with her character, and we were talking about this earlier, so she's playing a pregnant woman in this.
Yes.
And so when she's standing in line at the bank, right, you can see like her whole frame, and so like she's supposed to be heavier because she's pregnant. But I think they were using a body double for those times where she's standing in line and they were showing someone from the waist down who was heavier because because they never showed her face from that angle.
No, and I know Misha Barton, I'm not making fun of her, but she might have had some weight issues during this time frame.
Right.
So it's like, it felt like everyone was doubled in this movie.
Yeah. Right. I don't think they could use it. Right. They couldn't have used her as a pregnant woman because, yeah. And so, but I mean, the other thing about Misha Barton is that she is a legitimate movie star. And it's kind of like, we talked about with like Mel Gibson in Hot Seat, where we're like, God, he's like such a much better actor than everybody else.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of funny. Misha Barton, it's like, why are you here? But everything made me laugh.
Right.
But she was hitting the skids for a long time.
Yes.
I mean, like Misha on the skids. I mean, like that could be a whole podcast, actually.
Right. Well, because I think also too, she said like her mom mismanaged her career. She ended up suing her mom.
Well, that answers everything.
Right. It's a whole thing. And so then, she had the DUIs and stuff. And so it's like, yeah, like you're watching her in a movie like this and you're just like, yeah, she doesn't fit, she's not, like Willa Ford makes more sense. Right. But Misha Barton, you're just like, wow, no, like she's like too and I know she never really had the big movie star career. Like she was
not really,
the
but
OC.
I mean, the OC was huge.
Yes, yeah.
In 2003, it was the biggest show on TV in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
And one of these days I'll finish the series. I keep saying that, but
yes.
I do want to see Adam Brody's flat performance, which I hear he was very flat in season 3 because he didn't want to be on the show anymore.
Right.
So they pretended he had like a pot problem or something.
Right. Yeah.
And that is so funny. I should just watch it. I mean, I keep saying it. I never watch it, but it's a big commitment. Well, maybe not. Maybe I could get it done. But I always like Misha Barton. Her flatness always makes me laugh.
Yes. Yeah.
You gotta watch Cyber Stalker.
Yes, I do.
You ever see that?
I got to see more of her stuff. I haven't seen that one. There's a lot of her stuff that's her DTV stuff that I haven't seen.
Yeah,
but the SWAT
we can do a whole podcast with Misha Barton, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
I'm more than happy to watch another one.
Yeah, I know she did that SWAT movie that was also directed by this guy.
I have a copy of that.
Yeah. Timothy Woodward directed that one too as well.
And Tom Sizemore's in it.
Yes, yeah.
Someone else, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
But did he make the movie? It's called Operator.
Jeez, he might have.
It has Luke Goss and Misha Bartons and Ving Rhames. I think it was pretty good. If that was it was the same director.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
I liked Operator. Something about it kind of kept me going. It's kind of like something kind of meaner. The uh, rip-off version of The Call.
I was going to say he did a movie called The Call in 2020.
Woodward?
Woodward, yeah.
Oh, maybe I think of someone else. But it was a movie called Operator. It was pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't think he did that one. I'm not seeing that one unless he produced it. He may have produced it. And
okay, because I thought it came out like 2018. I can look it up real fast. Bo, back to Checkmate. Yeah, so, but look at the cast. You also don't forget about Danny Glover and Vinnie Jones. They're hanging around. He did nothing in Decommissioned, and he did nothing in Checkmate.
Right. Well, because there's this idea. This is something I forgot to mention doing the thing. There's this idea that Danny Glover is God, with his enforcer, played by Katrina Law from Arrow. She plays a woman named Katana who's walking around with God, with a katana blade or whatever. And Vinnie Jones is supposed to be Lucifer or the devil, and they're playing chess against each other. I believe for the soul of the son, that one of the characters in the movie, his son is in the hospital. And I think they were playing for his soul. I don't know exactly, but
that wasn't done very well.
Right.
And then you just check out.
Right.
And it felt like it was just padding. Yes. And then almost very close to being the Jeff Fahey, Bruce Dern bit from The Weapon, but not as good.
Not as good and sprinkled throughout the movie, right? Like it was like it's as opposed to like the Bruce Dern thing where it's just like all of a sudden here we are at the end of the movie and Bruce Dern's in a wheelchair with an oxygen mask and Fahey's hanging out with him, and Richard Grieco's head's in a freezer.
Yeah, that I need to buy The Weapon. I really need to buy it. Maybe I'm getting some Christmas presents too, like gift cards. Maybe I can sneak in The Weapon on eBay. I should get a copy.
That's another one that Decommissioned could have been.
Yes.
If it's just made a few different choices, it could, like this one, Checkmate, is kind of its own thing. Like there's, it's kind of off on its own thing. But
yeah, and let's not forget about Sean Astin hanging around.
Right, as an assassin priest.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous. Right. I mean, he's looking like Patton Oswalt again, but especially in that Vindicta movie. You ever watch that? Did you watch that yet? It might have gone away from Paramount Plus, but
yeah, no, I haven't seen that one. No,
has Jeremy Piven. Because we were on that Piven bit with the system.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, yes, yeah.
And I was like, well, that's Piven. Piven's coming back, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, I went away. Well, maybe I could buy it or something. But it used to be on Amazon, or it used to be on Paramount Plus. But Sean Astin's in that. It's not looking great. I think he looks a little bit better now. He might be on a certain drug that makes you help you lose weight. But it's like,
but the thing is with Sean Astin, and I get that he's a name. He's a
name, total name.
But like, man, Sean Astin behind a sniper rifle, or Sean Astin like a whole, like getting like some guy in a wrist lock and holding him at gunpoint.
That was great.
It's like, what is going on here? Like that's not the Sean Astin I came for. I don't even know.
That's very true, because everyone thinks he's Rudy, right? But if the movie was better, like it had better production quality, once again, I think that would have been even funnier.
Yes.
But because it's so low rent again, it's like, oh, nuts! It's squandered.
Yeah.
By the production value of the movie.
I mean, we get the doughy guy in sunglasses from the previous movie who was like throwing resin around. He's on the roof with an AK-47 shooting at people, waiting for Michael Pare to shoot him down.
I know, it took him a long time to shoot him down too. It was like 25 minutes.
It took forever. It was like a lot of shooting up at him and missing.
And padding. The shooting and missing padding.
Exactly, shooting and missing padding.
That might be a new low. There might be a new low in the padding. Well, what did you say was padding? It was torture padding?
We had torture padding and love scene padding in the previous one. Yeah. Right. This one has a shooting and missing padding, and it also has two random stars playing chess padding for whatever reason.
Total, Vinnie Jones and Danny Glover. What a waste. What a waste. And the thing about Willa Ford, I want to get to her.
Yes.
I like Willa Ford. I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I thought of something very silly. As you know, her song is called "I Want to Be Bad."
Yes, yeah.
So I wrote it in the style of "I Want to Be Bad." This movie is bad. Doesn't look too good. Got nothing on its mind. Never thought it would. This movie is bad.
Perfect. That's
Yep.
perfect.
Yeah. I was waiting to do that.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I'm gonna stop there. That was my big note. But
That was good. That was good because you're right. I mean, like again, I mean, she makes more sense in this movie than Misha Barton does.
yes.
I mean, Misha Barton, it's like, when the one character, one of the guys in the gang is like going to shoot her, and we're like, well, she's pregnant. We know. I mean, you never know with a movie like this. They could do anything, but
Yeah,
there's a good
right.
chance they're probably, but it's like watching Misha Barton getting like roughed up by this guy, and you're just like, why? What is going on here?
I know. It's just the whole movie is kind of a complete. They just call it the squandering because that's basically what this movie is. It's everybody with all these people you like and enjoy, but
Yeah.
everyone squandered in it.
Yeah. I mean, Katrina Law, she gets one
Katrina
kind of,
Law.
yeah. I mean, she's great in Arrow. As like Ra's al Ghul's daughter. So she's really cool in that movie. She gets one moment to kind of just like slash the sword. Most of the time, she's just sitting there, like smirking at Danny Glover playing chess well as the god.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like, okay, that's what we got, Katrina. I mean, I guess it was one of those things, maybe kind of like what Alan Delaby told me about Shepherd Code, return or Road Back.
Road home.
Road right, yeah.
Road back.
Road
Sorry.
Back. But he was saying that like they can only do they only had enough money for so many action scenes, and maybe they were like, Katrina Law, we can afford one scene with her. But even that made no sense because it's like, okay, so Danny Glover wins the chess game. Spoiler alert, he beats
Right.
God beats the devil in chess, and he's leaving the building, and Vinnie Jones is like, don't let them get out of here, close the place down. Look down. It's like, but if he's God, you can't lock him in. Like he can sleep, can't he?
I guess in this kind of crazy movie, if the movie was just like you had something here,
yeah,
it just didn't pull it off at all.
Well, the other thing too is we Messner's character takes a turn because he's this goofy guy throughout most of the movie. I mean, he's definitely playing up the Boston accent where he's like, "This fucking guy," fucking or whatever. It's like that's a expression, dude. This fucking guy is killing me right now.
Right?
He's doing that all that stuff.
Shop, that stupid car.
Yeah, like he robs a convenience store just out of nowhere. He's like,
yeah, that was.
$10,000. I don't know how you get $10,000 from a convenience store robbery. Like that doesn't. What convenience stores have $10,000 hanging around in the registers? But anyway, he's walking around like it's all this goofy stuff. And then when the other guy is about to kill Misha Barton, he's suddenly like all angry about it. Like no, and suddenly he's like serious. And it's like, well, wait, what happened to my goofy? And then his death scene.
Yeah, I know.
Where he walks out with the gun and they shoot him. It's like, what happened to my goofy Messner that I spent this whole movie enjoying?
That's why the whole movie's kind of poor.
Yeah.
And someone said A, S, and P. I mean, where's the other A?
Right.
It's like this is like Loom again.
Right. Yeah.
This Loom again.
Yeah.
They're saying that it's like Loom.
Yeah.
But I guess once again, I will not recommend this movie. Like you get these great people all hanging around, but they're not doing anything fun or exciting or anything.
No. And I mean, I think the other thing too is we're supposed to have this tension build up in the bank scene. Oh, what the other thing we got was saving Misha Barton from being killed padding. Right? Because there's that sequence where she's being held at gunpoint and they're gonna this one guy wants to execute her and everybody says no. And the priest is there with his fellow priest. Like I guess there's a priest under him who's like saying like, you gotta save her. And he's just sitting there staring and he's like doing like the sniper blink kind of thing where he's like trying to focus and all that stuff. And he and is like deciding whether he wants to do it or not. They're like, you gotta save her. And he just doesn't do anything. And it's like, what are we doing here? And then later, when there's a guy who's paid the priest to kill him, when he gets brought outside at gunpoint, he's just going, I want to live. And so we get, I want to live padding because that just goes on forever. I want to live. And then, is Aston going to shoot him? Is he going to shoot him? I want to live. Aston going to shoot him? I want to live. It's like, why is this happening for so long? You could do this in one take. I want to live. Blam, shoot the other guy. That's it. We're good. I don't know.
It makes you like long for like American Siege or even what's our Day to Die with Connor Connolly. Even maybe Hot Feet. Like we need Kevin Dillon. Like he would help this movie along.
Right. Well, but see, you say that, but with all the other people that were squandered in this, I mean,
That's
what's
true.
to make
Oh,
us
we
think
can't
even?
squander you
Yeah.
can't squander a Kevin.
No.
So,
No.
he needs to come back. He hasn't been anything goofy lately.
No.
He's like,
No. He fulfilled his
we had a
scroll.
nice moment. Yeah, the scroll.
Yeah,
We
he's
had to skip the
fulfilled it.
scroll. I guess. Well, I was hoping. Wait, who's going to be on the scroll soon? I think I was hoping for Denzel Washington to be on the scroll.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get that,
No.
but you're just close. See, I hear he's not caring a lot. He's caring a lot less lately because it's like, yeah, I don't think he cares.
No, I heard he's pretty off the chain on his Gladiator 2 interviews.
Oh, hilarious!
Yeah.
You should watch those.
Yes.
It was almost at Dakota Johnson level.
Right.
Wow, oh. I know.
The Dakota Johnson, like the one that people, the one you're referring to, where somebody shows her the pun or the
Madam Web thing.
Madam Web comic, the reaction to that. If you can find that online, people that are listening, if you can find that, it is a thing of beauty to watch her. Just
hilarious.
Yeah.
I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
It's like but I guess now I'm not gonna make. I love Madam Web. It's gonna be almost a year since I watched it. That hopefully I should watch it every year. That's people like traditions to watch like Home Alone or Christmas Story. Nope, Madam Web.
Well, it's a good double feature actually because Madam Web and Ballerina, they're both Darren Prescott movies, so it's actually kind of
that's a good one.
That's a fun double feature. The only problem for me with Madam Web is that it is currently on Netflix commercial-free purgatory. That's my new purgatory.
Oh, that's interesting. I love to have a new purgatory.
Yes,
that's great. That's hilarious.
Yes.
You just got out of Star's Purgatory for over years.
Yes.
Now you're in Netflix no ad territory.
Right, ad-free purgatory. So what it is if you don't have ad-free, there's certain movies you can't watch.
I hate that, by the way. You're still paying enough.
Right, exactly. So
that's not free. Oh no.
Yeah, I could. So you can't watch those Sony Spider-Verse movies. So it's like the last Venom movie, Madam Web, and Craven. You can't watch those. You also can't watch One More Shot and Kill 'Em All 2. That one's locked
crazy.
As well. It's not crazy. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
those should be off ad or what we keep saying. Tuning it up.
Yeah, the ad-free. Yeah, ad-free purgatory. Yeah,
ad-free purgatory. Yeah, I like that. I know we used to make fun of Star's Purgatory.
Yeah,
I see there's a movie on Star's Dirty Angels. I don't know. Remember this? I think it has not Lena Headey. It's someone similar.
Because I know Michael J. White has some new stuff on there too.
Yeah, you're making some crud lately. Wow.
Yes, I know.
My goodness. Oh, who am I thinking of? Oh, it's Eva Green.
Eva Green, yes. Okay, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Dirty Angels. It looks good. I mean,
Ruby Rose as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Ruby Rose because I thought, should I rewatch the Batwoman show? I know she's so flat in it than ever before.
Yeah, it's
not a great program, but
yeah, those shows are. So I kind of gave up on Arrow, and I got to go back and watch it again. I think, but I might have to start over.
I finished it because they had Dolph hanging around in the flashback scenes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh goodness, Arrow.
Exactly.
Oliver Queen. I'm not Oliver Queen. I'm Dolph. Oliver Queen. So ridiculous.
Yeah, I really. What happened was that Flash came out. Mm-hmm. And so then I got to the point where Flash had started. So I was like going back and forth between both of them, and it just felt like too much to keep up with.
Understandable, too much CW.
Yeah, and so and I knew I was getting close to when Supergirl was coming out, so then I was going to have to fold that one in. But I should
go ahead.
No, I was going to say I should go back because those were fun shows.
Yes, it's a great point.
Yeah,
we need to, now we're like longing for those, and like I watched the first 2 seasons of Supergirl this year. It was pretty fun. Yeah, and go ahead.
No, I was going to agree with you. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
I want to, Amazon has a good deal for the complete series. I might maybe just get it, after Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't have the first 2 seasons on DVD, but I don't mind like selling them off or something. Not that I get much money for it, but hopefully DVDs will come back.
Yeah, I think they are to some extent. I think it's like kind of like with me, like with Miami Vice, where I was like, I've got I had 4 of the 5 seasons. I can't find my season 1. And
man.
It's like I might as well just get the DVD versions because I have the other ones on DVD. I might as well, So I think there is a market for it. The other thing too, I think with the DVDs is that if you can get them used, a lot of times they're a better deal than getting the digital versions.
That's the thing, I just want people should still hang on to their DVD players or even VCRs or Blu-ray, maybe Blu-ray players, so you can play both.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't hang on to them. I can't stop buying TV. I just bought. Remember the show on CBS? It was called Blood and Treasure.
I don't. That sounds familiar, but I don't know. It sounds familiar.
Like it was a good program. It was on CBS. It was like the money's on the screen. There's a lot of it's kind of like Indiana Jones kind of stuff, but it was fun. And I also picked up the Limitless TV show.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah,
that was good. High quality program. And then I just bought. Speaking of Kristen Ritter, Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever watch that show?
No, I haven't seen that one. No,
you gotta watch it.
I would definitely check that out because I was definitely a fan of hers.
Oh, it's hilarious, and it's James Vanderbeek at his absolute best.
Nice.
Better than Dawson.
Okay, all right, then I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, really funny in it.
Because I thought she was great in Breaking Bad.
She was fantastic. Yeah, and I watched Orphan Black Echoes, that one that's on Netflix now.
Oh yeah, how was that? Yeah.
You just don't care. She can't. She did her best to carry it, but there's nothing to really hang around.
Yeah,
nothing to hang your hat on. That's about these Netflix shows because I did start The Abandons. That show has Gillian Anderson, Lena Headey.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of this? It's like a Western show.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah,
show on screen.
Yeah,
it's like I only watched episode 1, but you can just tell. It's like there's something about these Netflix shows. They're like looking all the same. They seem all the same. There's something wrong now. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I totally.
It's just slop. I know it sounds kind of pessimistic, but you can just tell it's like this is just nothing.
Yeah, no, I agree. So one of the things I was looking up Kristen Ritter to look up the show you just mentioned, and they kind of spoiled the Daredevil, the next season of Daredevil, unless you already knew that she was going to be on the next.
Oh yeah,
season.
I heard she's coming back.
Yeah, okay, so you knew. Okay, so I didn't know. I didn't know she was coming back, and so I just was like scrolling, and it was like Kristen Ritter, 8 episodes of Daredevil Born Again. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, well that's yeah. But
I would love to see. Jessica Jones talk to Kingpin.
Yes. Oh, wouldn't that? Oh, yeah.
That'd be great. It was so great. I still killed Ben Urich. It's like, all right, already, Kingpin. Killed Ben Urich like 10 years ago.
Well, because she's like one of the few people that's strong enough to like she could,
I would like to see that. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I loved season 1 of Jessica Jones. I rewatched it a few months ago. Fantastic.
Oh, what an amazing show. Yeah.
Oh, what a show. I mean, not Michael Sheen. I'm sorry. David Tennant.
Yeah.
Number 1 role for him.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, he was just A++ as Kilgrave because also that's an awesome name.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I know he's the villain. I wasn't rooting for him, but David Tennant was really fantastic in it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing when you think about that. Like, when you look at that early run of those Marvel Netflix shows where it's like that first season of Daredevil where you get that hallway scene where he's fighting down the hallway, just amazing. So obviously, again, how great D'Onofrio was as Kingpin. Then you get the first season of Jessica Jones, like you said, with David Tennant as this amazing baddie. She was great.
Yeah.
They kind of bring in that was when they started bringing in Luke Cage, I think, right?
Yeah, he was hanging around most of the season.
Yeah, so then he gets his first season, which was really fantastic. As one of my favorite actors, Theo Rossi. That's how I found him. Was on.
I know he's your best friend.
Oh, I loved him. Yeah, so
he's great.
I mean, what a run of and I know Iron Fist is the one that people have kind of not as big on, which I totally get because it's like, how do you live up to those other 3 with those?
Yeah, that show is kind of like unintentionally funny.
Right, yes.
And I've been having no end of trouble getting a copy of that.
Right. Yes.
I mean, I have Jessica Jones and Daredevil, but not, or season 1 of Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Season 2 and 3 are impossible to procure. And the Iron Fist is impossible. I mean, I've been trying to get it for years.
Yeah.
Because there was a good deal once, but I was on buying break.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to cool out my spending. And and then someone took it, on eBay.
Yeah.
But But now it's not that exciting about banking. I think it is in the last podcast. I have to go to the bank. But I fixed all my banking and my banking issues. Um, I should have thought of that earlier. So it's like, here's some advice if people have banking issues: get overdraft protection.
Yeah.
Go to your bank and get overdraft protection, everyone.
Yeah. That's
If you
always,
don't, then you're goofed. And I
yeah.
got goofed bad this year. So it's like, but I fixed it. My finances are fine. But it's like,
No, you're right. 'Cause it's amazing how it works. Like for me, just one bill, right? Where what happened was that I was paying the gas bill,
mhm.
and I didn't hit there's like 3 submit buttons whenever you pay a bill online. I think it's like, oh, confirm that this is the right number. Okay.
Right.
Click the
Right.
terms and conditions. Yes. And then hit submit. I didn't hit that last submit. So I'm looking through my emails and I'm like, why didn't I get a confirmation that I paid the gas bill? So I go back and realize, I hadn't paid it yet. So I paid it a day after I paid all the other bills. So it was like a Thursday. So it didn't clear until Monday. And I completely forgot about the gas bill. And I was lucky that there was enough in the checking account to cover it, because
Goodness.
like on Monday I go and look at and I'm like, in my head I thought we had an extra. I think the gas bill's like $100, something like that, because it's like just starting to get heavy, because
Right.
we're just starting to use the gas more for the heat. But it was one of those deals where it's like it was like, wow, I'm lucky because that kind of thing happens. It's like really easy for it to happen. It's like, one thing, I didn't hit the submit button when I was supposed to. So that bill gets pushed back a day. It was still on time, right? So, everything was on time. But then the place itself, they would have been taking it up on, I guess, they didn't get to it until the weekend, but then they wouldn't be clearing any bills on the weekend. So they didn't clear it until Monday. And I had forgotten about it completely. I thought, I paid it with all the other bills, So yeah, to your point about overdraft protection, you just never know. Like the way things clear, they take time. It's like you buy something on PayPal, it takes 3 days for it to come out of your bank account. It's
be careful. Yeah, exactly. So thankfully, M&T Bank, I don't know if you had M&T Bank where you are, they're very good. I call them magnificent, terrific.
Nice.
I used to call them mediocre and tedious, but now I don't.
That's awesome.
Like now I have positive words. But you probably go, Checkmate, skip it.
Yes. So both of these movies, they're siren songs. You see them on
Yes.
Now Checkmate's not on Tubi. It is on Fossum and Prime, I think, right? Or
It's on Amazon Prime. I watched it on Amazon Prime.
I think that's what I watched it on too, actually, now you mentioned it. All right, maybe I did do Fossum. Oh, no, I did Roku Channel. And the funny thing about Roku Channel, when I watched it on Roku Channel, it didn't have any ads. Even though it was supposed to have ads, it didn't have them.
That maybe because they know the movie's not great.
Right, exactly. Yes. Well,
just like
Jay Horton was an indie director that I've reviewed some of his movies before. He would talk about kind of the art of making films, or like kind of the business of making films. And he did say that the way it works with your movie is if it doesn't, at least on Tubi, but I think he said this is kind of the way for a lot of these streamers. If your movie doesn't do well to start with, it gets pushed down the priority list. And as your movie gets pushed down the priority list, there's actually fewer ads in the movie. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. So your movie has fewer chances to make money. So I wonder if Checkmate had fallen so far that Roku was just like, we're not even going to bother putting ads on this thing until it gets more streams.
That makes perfect sense now.
Yeah.
So I guess I would skip it, and I guess hopefully the next 2 movies we'll watch sooner. I guess we go to our spotlight on a fight, which is a fantastic fight.
Yes. Speaking of good stuff, because I was going to say, like, our last 2 episodes, I was trying to think did we have we had what, MR9 Do or Die, and
what was the other? Oh, it was High Rollers.
High Rollers wasn't horrible.
No.
So it wasn't great, but at least it wasn't like a full on. So I guess out of the last 4 movies, it's like we got like a half, maybe. Is that right?
I know, and that's that. MR9, I mean, it had something, but you wouldn't waste a Grillo. If you hire Grillo,
yes,
as the villain, kill him off.
Yes, yeah.
I think he might have passed away in Black. What is it called?
Black Lotus.
Black Lotus with what's his name, Verhoeven? I forget.
Right, yeah, the Dutch Rico Verhoeven. I think
Rico Verhoeven. I like him. I want him to come back in the more movies. He was funny.
Yes,
I like Black Lotus, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, they made that a little sneaky by the Black Lotus last year. I remember it was Paramount Plus with Showtime. You had to watch it with.
Right. Yes, that's
Like,
right.
hey,
Yes, it's amazing how. So I there's a guy I follow. His name's Cory Doctorow, who wrote a book called Enshittification. Um, and essentially the idea is that these tech things, they rope you in so that you only want to use them, and then they make it hard for you to get out of them when they start to make things shitty. You're kind of
right?
stuck with them, and I think the streamers are like that, where it's like, like Netflix. It's like, it was discs, it was great. Oh, you add the streaming thing, that's kind of cool too. It's all kind of works, and then the next thing you know, they're like, oh, well, we've got an ad tier now. Oh, well, I don't mind seeing ads. Okay, I'll watch the ads. So I'll pay for the lower tier with the ads. Oh, but by the way, we've gated some of the movies so you can't watch them now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
Yeah.
the lockout is outrageous.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, and that's really unfair. I think.
yeah, yeah.
Like, you're already paying Netflix. Like, Hulu doesn't do that, and don't have any ideas, Mister Hulu.
Right. I know. I don't. We don't want to give Disney any ideas. I know.
They have enough bad ideas.
Yeah.
Like, I saw clips of that new Hulu show that has Kim Kardashian in it.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah.
Is Fair.
Yes, I didn't see.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh dear. It's just like the clips I saw. Like, that's the dialogue. It was beyond cringe inducing. I was embarrassed to watch. I embarrassed my eyesight.
Yeah.
Watching it in my ears. Some of the dialogue is terrible.
I know.
It's like, why does it have to be so terrible? I know it's Ryan Murphy and maybe it's fallen off a bit, but no.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree completely.
They're making Glenn Close and some other people in that like saying this like embarrassing dialogue. Like, people who can get away with saying this kind of weird, kind of sexually tinged dialogue that's creepy is Emma Roberts.
That's right.
Get Emma Roberts to do the creepy dialogue.
Yes.
Don't do Glenn Close doing it. That's weird.
Yeah, Glenn Close. I for me, it's kind of like, hey, she's making some money off of this. Like we always joke about with like Malkovich, Malky on the skits where he's like, building a kitchen island. Like if she's taking the money from the show to give herself like a new beach house in the Caribbean or something,
nice
go
house.
for it. Glenn Close. But I agree with you. It's like, boy, if I'm gonna figure out what I'm seeing Glenn Close doing, you'd hope it wouldn't be this. But it's like, okay, if the money's good, go ahead, Glenn Close.
I mean, I guess she can get away with it. I mean, did you watch The Shield when she was on it?
Oh yes, yeah.
That was good, nice and gritty. It's like quality. I rewatched. I did a full rewatch during a dog sit a bunch of years ago with The Shield.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop watching it. It's like I remember I had to leave for something. Like, no, I don't want to leave. I'm watching The Shield.
Yeah.
It's like but then I did Pack Blue once during a dog sit.
Oh, did you?
And it's like, okay, so for that one, there's over 100 episodes.
Yes.
So the only way for me to do that during the dog sit was to watch it every day for a week, and for a certain amount of episodes. And I finished it. But it's the only thing I brought.
You got it in. You got it in during the dog sit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was about, I think it was like a 6-day dog sit. And it's like, okay, if I do this, and this, and wake up early and start watching Pack Blue, I could finish it.
Wow.
So I actually scheduled it. Everything's scheduled to an inch of its life nowadays with my dog sits I do. And like if I want even a dog sit, just have a Blu-ray player and I'll be happy.
That the Pack Blue though, that is an amazing feat because, like you said, there are over 100 episodes. I mean, they were like five like there's 5 seasons of like 20 plus episodes, right?
Yeah, I had to wake up early and stay up a little late to finish it.
And because it was an hour show, right? So it was like 45-minute episodes.
40-minute show. So
yeah.
My math for these things usually you can watch takes 3 hours to watch 4 episodes, 6 hours to watch 8, 9 hours to watch 12, and etc.
Yeah.
So that's how I do these things now. It's like, okay, so what can I fit in all day to watch this? Because I have nothing else to do. And then it's like, well, okay, I'll just dog sit and watch Pack Blue. And I did that for The Shield. I did, embarrassingly, Gossip Girl. I watched the complete series of that. And not during a dog sit, it was for something else. But don't watch Gossip Girl. But that's a bad program.
The Pack Blue one is that one to me is just the most amazing, just because of what's involved with that one.
Yeah, it was a lot of scheduling. It was a lot of scheduling, and I did a bunch of animal shows also. So I did Shark, and I did The Crow,
nice.
Raven, and what was the other one? Stingray.
Oh, Stingray. Oh, nice. I mean,
So
it's
I
only
did
one
that.
season, right?
There's
Stingray.
one season. Oh, and Cobra. Did he do
Cobra.
that Cobra?
Did you do
I
Cobra
think
too?
that's Cobra.
That's awesome.
So because everything was one season, so I can watch it quickly.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that'll be fun to find. You have animal shows, so it's like
I love that. I love
I did that a long time ago. Brett was impressed that I had that done, but
Yeah.
um, I'm doing this dog sit stuff for a long time now. So it's like I wrote in every show I've seen when I do the dog sits. It's over 300 programs.
That's I
That's
can't.
13, almost 15 years of doing this job. So
Yeah, but still, I mean, so like recently, we were talking about that. I binged. My wife and I we binged Better Call Saul, and it's like
right, nice.
when you binge a show, mentally, at least for me, my brain gets in the show. It's inside of what the show is about, and so like I had to kind of because Better Call Saul gets dark, especially towards the end, and it's like, oh man, being in that dark world. I mean, to be in the world of Pac Blue to that degree, where bike cops are like doing homicide investigations and busting drug rings and all the stuff that these bike cops are doing. It's like it's on the one hand, I guess you probably can kind of turn your brain off a little bit for it because like there's not like like the Better Call Saul, you're like picking up things at the beginning that end up coming up later on. It's like
That's
all these
amazing
plot
to
points.
do that.
Yeah. Whereas at least with Pac Blue, it's like the episodes are singular. They all kind of happen on their own. But man, that one to me because I see it's on Tubi, and I've been meaning
Oh, it is.
to
Okay.
give it a watch. Chris the
It's
Brain
fun.
on Bulletproof, he's been watching it.
He's been watching Pac Blue.
He's been watching Pac Blue, so he'll tell me like, oh, this guest stars on stuff like that, and so I've been meaning to just dive in and do a rewatch.
Buy the DVD. I mean, like if it's not too expensive.
It's like one of those deals with like the whole series, right, on one package.
It was a pretty big box set.
It's about okay.
It's not one of those like paper sleeves. I think it was a box set.
Okay, yeah,
so,
man.
And then that was a fun one. And when Mario Lopez shows up, it gets even better.
Oh, of course, because the thing is, when you're doing it over that period of time, Mario Lopez comes in quicker than because you're doing it when it's so condensed like that. Whereas like if you're doing kind of more like a few episodes a day or something like that, you get more time with Victor. But man, when you're doing it that quick, it's like all of a sudden, boom, and also too like the openings where it's like originally it was Darlene Vogel first and then Paula Tricky second, and then they swapped them. You're kind of that happened a lot quicker, where it's like suddenly Darlene Vogel's not having as big of a role and Paula Tricky's getting a bigger role. And of course like they marry, right? Darlene Vogel's character and TC.
Yes, TC.
Right, they get married, I think, at some point, right?
I think that's my memory. I watched it a little while ago, but
that's insane. That's insane in a good way. That's an amazing feat. Like the watching feats, that one to me is up.
Yeah, I did that one, and I did Married with Children, the complete series of that too. That's a good. I barely finished that on time.
Yeah,
but that was a faster show, it's half hour. But we should probably do the spotlight.
Yeah, so spotlight on a fight. Again, this was an idea that you had. I thought that was fantastic to look at the end fight in Mortal Kombat between Robin Shu. Is it Robin Shu? Is that or Shao?
I never heard her say it out loud.
Yeah, because I know Zhao, Zhou. That's how. So maybe it's Robin Shao. Maybe I don't know.
It must be Robin Shao.
Yeah. But him and Cary Tagawa as Shang Tsung, which obviously Cary Tagawa is Japanese, he's not Chinese, which Shang Tsung I think would have been a Chinese character. But it's like, could you think of anybody better to play this part than?
I mean, it's the definition of perfect casting.
Yeah.
It's like what do you ever watch the show Justified?
No, that's the Timothy Olyphant show, right? Yeah.
Season 3. That's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
Season 3, the villain of the series of the season is Neil McDonough.
Oh, great. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, who thought it? That was perfect. I was hoping for like a Neil McDonough season.
Yeah.
Like someone must have wrote, Oliphant, like McDonough.
Right.
Because he's so great. I'm going to rewatch Justified in the new year. Yeah. But besides that, it was just great casting. Oh yeah, perfect casting for Tagawa as Shang Tsung.
Yeah. So the end fight,
big end fight.
So Robin Shao, he's down in sort of this dungeon area. You've got Lyndon Ashby. Is that his name, Lyndon Ashby? Am I right?
Lyndon Ashby.
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it was Ashton something, but Lyndon Ashby is Johnny Cage.
I go when you said Ashy. You go. You remember Chappelle's show? There's a guy named Ashy
Oh,
Larry.
right. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Yes, good point. Yes.
That I love Ashy Larry. It's
Yeah.
so funny. But
Yeah.
besides that, go back to the plate. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so we have with Lyndon Ashby, and we've got Talisa Soto as Katana,
That is
who
fantastic.
she was in a erotic thriller I watched recently called Corporate Ladder, because I was
Oh yeah,
Kathleen
it has that
Kidman.
song.
Yes.
Corporate Ladder.
Right. Yes, that's right. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So they're there in these like monks' robes watching the proceedings. And essentially, Katana, Talisa Soto, she's explaining what's happening because she knows all of this stuff. But so initially, you get like some initial fighting between Shao and Tagawa. Now, I don't know how good of a martial artist Tagawa is, so I think to some extent he's being doubled here. But also, it's kind of a lot of like arms hitting wrists and that kind
Yes,
of
I
thing.
noticed that whenever you watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really fast. Dude, like, whoa.
Yeah, for that time especially, it was really quick and really good. So then, after Shao, Liu Kang, after he connects on Shang Tsung, cuts his lip. Shang Tsung says, "Okay, the hell with this. I'm going to bring up the bodies of dead, fallen warriors." And so you see these souls kind of go into these like grates, like almost like manhole covers, and then they pop up as as fighters.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, we had Gerald Nakamura as one I recognized. I think there's some other guys in there. I think there might have been the guy from Blood Fist 4 who was like helping Daniel Bernhardt in the prison. I think he might have been one of the guys too, but I don't.
Is that the one with Ben Franklin?
Ben Franklin, exactly. Yes, Ben Franklin running a dark Kumite. Yes, exactly.
Will
What a
never
beautiful.
not be funny.
No, what another. I know this is another beautiful one. Funny thing here in Philadelphia, home of Ben Franklin, they never mention his stint as a dark Kumite guy.
You mentioned everything else, all your precious ideas. No, it's Dark Kumite was your best ideas.
Right. That was his best. That was Ben Franklin. There should be like an area where it's just like, in the bottom of this prison, Ben Franklin started a dark kumite.
That's the real tour.
Right. Exactly.
You were dressed up as them or something.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Somebody's dressed up. Right. Because you see people here in the city who are dressed up like Ben Franklin, or like coming from tours, like they're going to bars and stuff like that because their day's done, and you're just like, man, yeah, I Go have a drink for sure. Blame you. Yeah.
So he fights all the great. I forgot how awesome this sequence was.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So then he beats the soul ghosts, or the ghost souls, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And it's back to Tagawa or Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung.
Yeah. And we get a little bit of padding where Shang Tsung turns into Liu Kang's younger brother, and it's like, oh, why did you protect me, all this stuff? And Liu Kang's as her is like, hey, I don't believe that you're that person, and so they start fighting. Now the other thing is the pit spikes have come up, from like the game.
Here come the spikes.
Yes, yeah. So at that point they start going at each other. They start fighting, and Shang Tsung's trying to use the souls, and Robin Shao grabs his wrist and is like, you can't enslave these souls anymore. You can't control them. They start to you start to see like souls kind of leaving him, and
right.
Yeah, and so then the fight gets going, and it's like there's some great moments there. I mean, you like you said, when he was fighting those other guys, there's some great moments, like when he's like jumping over people and stuff like that. And,
that's the thing; it didn't even need the ghost souls,
right? Yeah,
but you have bonus ghost souls. So it's like,
yeah, it was beautiful.
That's silly to say, but it's just like.
No, but you're right. It's like, such a great moment because, like you said, him fighting Tagawa. But again, maybe it was that fact that maybe Tagawa doesn't fight, isn't as accomplished a martial artist. So they thought, okay, let's fit somebody else in here, have some other stuff in here, and then go back to their fight.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was still fun, highly enjoyable.
Yeah. So then it's like, they're kind of going back and forth with each other. There's some great moves and stuff in there. We got Robin Show. He gets some nice kicks in, and you can see that point where the fight's turning. Right, there's that sort of the tide turning. So now Tagawa is kind of hanging off the ledge, and Liu Kang, he goes at him, and of course in the video game he could throw fireballs, and so as he builds up his chi and just kind of doesn't really throw the fireball. It's more like when he hits him, there's flames around his hands.
See, that's the best effect we had at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you look at Street Fighter in the movie, Van Damme, right. There's no like special like Hadoukens and such.
Right.
You couldn't really do Hadoukens back then.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Did you see this new Street Fighters coming out? It's like Andrew Schultz.
I saw that. I saw that as because it's like there was that trailer and then Supergirl's trailer, and
Right, I saw both.
yes, yeah, and so it was like almost like everybody was anticipating Supergirl's trailer, and then kind of like underneath the radar, here comes Street Fighter as well.
I think I'll wait for Street Fighter to hit streaming.
Yes,
It didn't look. Nah, I'm not that interested. You can't beat Van Damme.
No.
I don't play. I don't fight Boston.
Yes, and Raul Julia on
Fantastic.
the other thing too is I know Ming Na, I believe, is also in her 60s, which I
Wow,
can't believe. Yeah, she was born in the early 60s as well. So, but I do not want another Chun Li. She is my favorite Chun Li for sure. She's always going to be the best Chun Li.
I can't agree more. And I also want to. Did we do the fight between Van Damme and Raul Julia? And
No, I think we've talked about it, but we didn't do it. So that might be a future spotlight on a fight.
That.
Yes,
because that's a great one.
Yes,
it's so hilariously one-sided.
Yes,
but it's like. Well, my favorite one-sided fight, obviously, is Out for Justice.
Yeah,
Steven Seagal versus William Forsythe.
right.
Wow, he's got no hits. William Forsythe, no hits.
Right, he's just like throwing him through like shelves and
so
lattice
ridiculous.
work.
You gotta get hits. You gotta take hits.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't say. I don't know if you didn't watch Cobra Kai yet.
No, I only watched up to season 2, so I've still got to watch the other season.
Zero spoilers.
Okay.
It's that there's one fight that's like I keep saying all the time on this podcast. I was like, okay, that's actually pretty awesome. Then they did something that was not as awesome, but I cannot give that away.
Okay, all right.
You'll see when you get to. I even watched the last season. Yeah, I'm lazy.
Yeah,
so it's like I'm very lazy at Cobra Kai. But besides, back to the fight. So yeah, so you got the Hadouken the fireball.
Yeah.
So, from Liu Kang, right?
Yeah, and he knocks him into the spikes, and that's it. There
you go. Which they kind of got away
with.
I mean, I bet if it was rated R, there'd be blood spurting out of Shang Tsung from the spike. But they showed them through the spike.
Yeah,
it's like, what about these new Mortal Kombat movies?
Yeah,
what do you think?
I haven't seen the. I've been meaning to watch part 1. Because I know part 2 they pushed back until like the spring, which is again because we don't know what's happening with Warner Brothers now. Like,
good point.
Right? About that. I mean, what happens if Netflix buys Warner Brothers and they're like, yeah, Mortal Kombat, we're not even going to put it in the theater anymore. We're just going to make it straight to Netflix.
There's a real chance of that. That's not out of the question.
No, exactly.
I was going to go see that with from Brendan. Did you meet Brendan?
I don't.
When he went to Philadelphia.
Oh, did he come to Philly? Yes, I think he did. Yeah, I may have.
If he did, if he did,
no, I don't think he did. No. So Ant was there with your brother and
Dave.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank on the other guy's
name.
Dave. Yes, Dave. Yeah.
Okay, no Brendan. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Brendan's great.
Yeah.
We should have met him. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for the fight. I thought it was a quality fight scene. I forgot how good it was.
Yeah.
When I rewatched it.
Well, the other thing I was thinking about when I was doing my post on Tagawa, kind of in honor of him, there's not many people that are better at playing baddies, and
yes,
and like consistently, because you think about like an Alan Rickman or Gene Hackman, where they're like kind of the scenery chewing baddie, which is a lot of fun too. Tagawa was just sinister when he played a baddie.
Yes, and he didn't do much in American Dragons. Did you have a review of that?
That was the one I reviewed. Yeah. So even when he's there for like a few minutes as like the Yakuza guy, he's still pretty sinister for those moments.
Great movie, American Dragons.
Yes. Yeah. Ton of fun.
Wasn't that the most awesome ending you've ever seen?
Oh, it was beautiful. Yeah. Such a beautiful movie. Yeah.
It was like I was talking about fist pumping and like saying yes.
Yes.
Just throughout this episode. And that is a great example.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like the dream that I think when I want to make a movie. That's how you take out the trash at the end.
Exactly. Yeah, a great one. Yeah, for people listening, American Dragons is on Tubi, and it should still be there. So go check it out. It is 90 minutes of just pure fun. It's beautiful.
I have the tape, but I have it under a different title.
Oh, the Double Edge? Is it Double Edge?
Double Edge, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Mike Bean will drop by these conventions. He does a convention circuit.
Yeah.
I would love to give him Double Edge. Or maybe Time Bomb, which you watched recently, right?
Right, Time Bomb I watched as well. Yeah, I mean, Michael Biehn is just a ton of fun in these movies.
I like Michael Biehn. I always like Michael Biehn. Even when I was working at the video store.
Yeah.
All those years ago now, and I feel old. But it's like, I like Michael Biehn. I was obsessed with Michael Biehn, Eric Roberts, and Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Still am today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well,
They're
Mickey
all a
Rourke.
ton of fun.
Yeah. Mickey Rourke, what a goof. What a goof. You're in goof territory, sir.
Yes.
We'll visit with that Mickey Rourke puppet from Hunt Club.
Hunt Club, yes.
So ridiculous. Mina Savari at her best, though.
Yeah. Yeah, she was
Sure.
great.
Poor Mina Savari.
I know.
Poor Sean Astin in Checkmate.
Yes.
I mean, I feel
and Misha Barton in Checkmate. I mean, that's the thing. Like Mina Savari in Hunt Club, you're kind of like, on the one hand, you're like, okay, this is a little bit below, what we want from her. But on the other hand, she's there with Casper Van Dien, and he's a ton of fun. And so, and then, like you said, Mickey Rourke is there, so it kind of works. Whereas in this case, Misha Barton, like, it's not like she has any scenes with Danny Glover either.
No, that would be nice.
Yeah, it's like, man, poor Misha Barton. How did that, like, what's
everyone just poor everyone?
Yes, poor everyone. You're right, poor everyone. Yes,
poor Paré.
Yeah.
Poor Vinnie Jones, who does nothing in these movies. What a waste.
Right.
I mean, like, what a waste of Vinnie Jones. I know we didn't realize he did zero in these movies.
Yeah. No,
zero.
He just shows up and he's just like Vinnie Jones for 5 minutes. So, don't let him out the building. Don't let him out of the building. That's it. That's his line. And that's, yeah.
I mean, like, and there's some Vinnie Jones. I bought a Vinnie Jones, but I haven't watched it yet. It's called Bulletproof.
Yes. Yeah, that one's not bad.
It's not bad. Okay, good. I got it for a good price of like $5.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'll take it for $5.
So it's this guy, and I don't have his name offhand, but so this guy like kind of directed it. He stars in it as the hero, and he makes a pretty good movie. He has a sequel to it as well. But it's a pretty decent fun. It's a fun one.
I appreciate hearing that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get to it eventually.
Yeah. So one of the times I had Will from Exploding Helicopter on, we talked about 2 Vinnie Jones movies, and Bulletproof was one of them. We were both pleasantly surprised by it.
What was the other one? Was it the Rise of the Foot Soldiers?
No, it was what was that movie? I can't think of it now. It was a movie that took place in in West Virginia, and it had who did it have in it? It had I think it had Malcolm McDowell in it as well.
Oh dear.
Yes, it was another oh dear for him for sure.
Oh really? Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he can drop by because I'll give him Cyborg 3. I will do my Cyborg 3 tape is kind of like not in the greatest area right now. So
yeah.
But if he actually came by and he's completely confirmed and no cancellations,
okay, that's good.
I would actually dig and find it. Because but he's in another weird movie. I have to probably wrap up in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, we're close. Yeah.
But I will say there's a really weird Michael McDonald movie called The Gardener. And it has him, Richard Grieco, and Angie Everhart.
Oh wow, that sounds amazing.
And Olivia Hussey.
Yeah.
And it's very ridiculous. I won't give anything away.
Okay.
He's like a serial killer. But there's a part where it's like remember the part in with a Kick Fighter where Richard Norton's like an 8-year-old child?
Yes.
It was a very similar sequence in The Gardener.
All right.
It's like, no.
Yeah, I'll just check that one out. So the other movie was called The Big Ugly. That was the one.
Oh, I like that one. That was good.
Yeah, so that was the other one we talked about.
I enjoyed that one a lot.
But yeah, Bulletproof, I think you'll like it. So the actor in it, his name is James Clayton. He directed the movie, and he's like the star. It's surprisingly good. It's refreshingly a fun one. I think you'll enjoy. I
enjoyed The Big Ugly. It's like, oh yeah, good Vinnie Jones movie. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Right.
So it's like, oh yeah. Yes. It's like that was a pleasant surprise. I enjoyed Big Ugly.
Yeah, that one's on.
Brett liked it too. It was good.
That's right. That one had Perlman in it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Perlman. Did you watch the other Play Dirty? Not the one Marky Mark that's on the Amazon Prime. It's this one that has Theo Rossi.
And, I haven't seen that one yet. The one's on Tubi. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay, that's Perlman as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been meaning to do that one. It's sitting in my Tubi queue with another 400 movies.
See, this is gonna sound really petty, but I have a Blu-ray player with I have a 4K player.
Yeah.
At the other house, and they did an update. And they got rid of Tubi.
Oh man.
And like that, I only watch my DVDs and Blu-rays at the other house,
mm-hmm.
and you can watch Tubi.
Yeah,
it's like Oh nope, they got rid of it.
They
It's
got
like,
rid of it.
hey, my TV, Sony, how dare you?
That's awesome. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they did an update. All they had left was like YouTube. It's like I mean, I like YouTube, but I like Tubi.
Yes. Tubi is great because it's just it has so much stuff and
Oh,
it's
you watch it for you. You watch it for the rest of your life.
yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's so much crud on there. It's amazing.
Right, exactly.
I only have like the patience to watch two of the ads.
Yes.
And I keep saying all the time on these podcasts that I need to watch more Tubi.
Yeah.
I'll try the new year. New Year's coming up, so
Yeah, we're close.
But I could do plugs. I have to wrap up.
Yes, yeah, we'll do that. Let's do the plugs. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. First off, thanks for having me back on.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for coming by. Yeah.
And let's see. Where do I go? ComeuppанceReviews.net is the website. We did post a review finally. Wanted Man with Dolph Lundgren and Kelsey Grammer. And hey, Mike Paré, yes, Tonelli. Why do I remember that for some reason? And then Coach Reviews, the podcast, so where you get your podcast. You'll be back on soon.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to watch Stick Fighter, I hope.
Yes.
Or do it with no subject. I have I did tell you I thought some new ideas.
Yes, you mentioned some. Yes.
Oh, I did? Okay. Oh, yeah. I thought of another one, but it's very similar to another one I thought of. That was my.
Perfect. Perfect.
I'll send that to you shortly. Yeah, so there's the podcast there. Ty Comeuppance on the Twitter X. I do nothing on there, so. But if you Ty Action Rock is my handle on Instagram. I posted Shakedown. Hey, Ron Perlman.
Nice.
And Erica Laniak and Fred Dreyer. Yeah, works for me.
Yeah, that was a great VHS one. Yeah, that was.
Oh, thank you.
I dug that one. Yeah.
I'm running. I've been very not lazy, but my time to watch VHS is becoming shorter for some reason. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to post a few more before the end of the year. Probably The Juror with Demi Moore.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I found a copy of it at Goodwill from the Blockbuster video.
Oh, nice.
So it says Blockbuster video on the back. Like, hey, cool. Not the greatest movie. I've never seen A Juror.
I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking about with Alec Baldwin as well, right?
Alec Baldwin and
yes,
James Gandolfini.
It's
not a bad movie, but there's a part where it's like, do you need the end? It's like, talk about padding. Oh my god.
I'm trying to remember if I have seen that one.
Classic 90s.
Yeah.
Get rid of that Blockbuster. Like maybe it's like your third choice.
Right. I think it's been a TNT new classic.
TNT new classic for sure. And maybe your lucky second choice. People like Demi Moore back then.
Yes, yeah.
People like Demi Moore now. But I mean, like, she kind of made all these movies quickly, I think. Never saw G.I. Jane, though.
No, me neither.
And she didn't really go on the skids. Not really. Kind of wish she did.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we could have used her in some Randall scandals, and she never got there. No.
I know. She's getting there. She's getting close, but I don't think she never took the plunge.
She's doing prestige TV now, so she's, yeah.
Yeah, I hear Landman is, I never caught up with season 1.
Yeah, no, me neither.
With Jonathan Hamm.
Yeah.
Like, he's not doing the movies I want him to do. But he really should be doing, like, these actioners for Randall Scandal.
Mm-hmm.
John Hamm, he's becoming a disappointment.
Yeah.
But I like John Hamm. He can really do no wrong, but I should let people go.
Yes.
So we're doing what? Under Fire?
Yeah, so it looks like Dylan Sprouse' Under Fire is finally available now on Hulu. So for our next episode, we're going to do that one. And then, do we think of a pair?
Oh, Squealer.
That's right, with Tyrese. So that should be a fun one too.
It's on Pluto. I guess I'll have to suffer for the ads, but that's okay.
Yeah. Pluto.
I think we've been waiting to see Squealer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
because Tyrese always is a fun time, as you say.
Yes, we always enjoy Tyrese out here. So Tyrese and Dylan Sprouse for our next episode. So
perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. Fantastic. Well, thanks again for having me on.
Yes, thanks for coming on. It was a ton of fun, and
yeah,
thank you for listening. We'll be back soon.
Great.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Director,